Looks so bad.
All right, guys, we are here once again. This time it's going to be a tier list instead of a podcast, like the last one. What? Yesterday that I uploaded it. Yeah,
It was yesterday, I think.
yeah, that's when
Yes,
I
it was. It
uploaded it.
was.
But anyway, guys, we're here once again with a tier list for the first time ever. We're here to talk about Dragon Ball Z and a little
Ooh.
bit of Dragon Ball Super. We couldn't throw in Dragon Ball GT because, one, we don't really remember much about it other than the Omega Shenron stuff. And then Dragon Ball, just regular OG Dragon Ball, to be honest, don't really remember much about it. I remember watching it, but don't remember much about it. We here have, to my right, we have Alex. Say what's up,
Ooh.
Alex.
Hey, what's up? I still have curly hair. It's okay. He's not in handcuffs no
He
more
always
though.
has to bring in Krillin. So
He's
yeah,
not in
we got
handcuffs no
Alex.
more.
He's like, but there's Krillin.
Without the
He's
handcuffs this time.
hey without the
With
handcuffs.
the
Yeah.
handcuffs this time.
Without. They're
It's a
right
free
here.
man.
And then down right below both me and Alex, we have G, aka Poppy Rex.
Puppy Rex. You know it.
Ooh.
On the Pokemon universe, they know me as the Puppy Rex. The
Uh.
OGs know me as the G Rod or the G.
Yes, sir. All right, so we're here going to start off with the Saiyan saga from the very start, from the moment where Raditz kidnapped Gohan. Who wants to take off?
The crybaby. I really like that saga. I mean, it started off pretty slow. You know, them introducing Goku again, basically going to Kami's house, introducing that he's a dad.
Yeah.
Them being all surprised and shit. I mean, who would have thought that Goku would have been a father?
Yeah. Um, I think the part for me, because like you said, it was pretty boring at the start, just introducing Goku being a dad. Again, them being shocked. The part when Raditz showed up and basically said, "I'm kidnapping your kid. Bye."
Basically,
He basically
I'm
saying
your
that
brother. You're Kakarot. Planet is the
he-
gone. Taking your kid.
if you don't do this, you won't get your kid back. If you join us, you'll get your kid back, and he'll join us. Kinda. Not really though.
Not really. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it's a good one. The fact that they the best how would you say it? When Piccolo starts turning
To the,
from
from
I want to kill you, Kakarot, with Goku to I am your kid's uncle now.
I respect.
and,
I respect
and
your
if you
child.
think about it, I
Andy.
know this is about the actual show, but in abridged, if you've watched it, if you haven't watched it, it's extremely good. It's extremely funny. I highly recommend watching it. It's on Team 4 Stars channel. I might put the link down in the description down below. But basically, in the abridged version, Piccolo was more of a dad to Gohan than Goku was.
Oh yeah. They always shun Goku for that though.
Yeah.
They always
Because
do.
in all honesty, even in the show, as far as I can recall, all Goku really wanted to do was train and fight.
He never really.
Do that, but if
really-
you think about it, he's the only one that believed in Gohan in the
No, yeah.
Android Saga versus Cell.
Which we'll get to that at another point. But
Yes, sir.
as far as the Saiyan saga, can't really recall much of the first part. I remember when what was it? Nappa and Nappa and Vegeta showed up. And
Oh, the iconic fight.
yeah.
Yeah.
And even when they landed
It's the
on the
best
bug
one.
planet.
Wait,
Yeah.
the what?
The bug planet?
Yeah, I know which one he means. The where they first
I don't
kind of
recall.
introduced them. Where they first kind of
Oh,
introduced them.
okay. Yeah. I remember.
I remember bits
In
and
the
pieces of that. And then just like I said, the iconic part of the Saiyan saga is the whole fight between Nappa, Goku, and all of them.
Yeah.
you know, the most iconic part of it all. That even if you don't really watch the show, you should know that it's over 9,000. You know, part with the scouter.
Yeah, it's all over the internet.
It should be.
Watch
I mean,
Dragon Ball or not, you should have seen
Yeah,
at least a couple thousand shirts,
yeah.
memes of.
of saying it's over 9,000.
Yeah, exactly.
Even searching it up, it would
So,
show like
I
list
know
of
this
memes.
first part's a bit slow, is because the Saiyan Saga really wasn't much of a pickup. It was slow and everything. Just as any good anime show that you watch, if you watch a really good one, it's always going to start off slow. But
Yeah.
Alex, where would you rate Saiyan Saga?
The Saiyan Saga, well, like including the Raditz fights and all that, yeah, the Saiyan Saga. Saiyan Saga would be probably an 8 for me since, I mean,
No, no, no,
it
no.
would be
Not out of
not
numbers.
8, not out of numbers, out of what?
S, A, B, C, and D.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I would put that probably a B or an A, somewhere around that. I would say.
Okay. G, what about you?
I would say B. Um, yeah, B, because I mean, actually, no, actually, I take that back. I would say A, because of the climax between, when he fights Raditz. Uh, he teams up with
Piccolo.
Piccolo, the
Yeah.
sacrifice of Goku to take out Raditz because he was too powerful.
The rage of
And then,
Gohan.
yeah, and Gohan actually showing a bit of his power.
Yeah, his
Uh,
his hidden power basically.
yeah, so I mean, yeah, I would say like an A on that one.
Okay, well, I would, because I didn't really enjoy the Saiyan Saga, the Saiyan Saga all that much. I would rate it as a C, but I guess we can come to terms and maybe have it as a B. And remember,
Yeah.
at the end, we can move them around, and once we get
Yeah.
all the way done. So let me go over here. We'll put this as a B.
But yeah, the Saiyan Saga wasn't really much, but like fighting Raditz and showing where Goku kind of like came from, kind of not really, but just telling him like where he kind of grew up on and what he was supposed to do. When he first came to Earth, he was supposed to take over it, but I mean, of course, he didn't do that because of Grandpa Gohan. Rest in peace.
All right.
Grandpa
Well,
Gohan.
now we're on to the Frieza Saga. This is where things started to really
Oh.
pick up. This is where I started to really get into it and everything. The end, yes, this is including where they first landed on Namek, and then
Yeah.
of course, Vegeta shows up, kills. I almost started to say Whis. I done forgot what that dude, what that purple dude.
Getting ahead of yourself, man.
I know.
Oh,
That's all
I'm-
the way in Super. But
And I know which one you mean. It's like
Q
that purple,
or-
like
Q or K or
Who's that
whatever
purple
his
guy?
name was. I done forgot what his name is, but
yeah.
but
I mean-
like even after that, Vegeta goes on that huge killing streak of Dodoria, Zarbon, introducing
The most annoying group out there, the Ginyu Force.
And Ginyu Force.
I swear for the
Yeah.
longest time, I promise y'all, for the longest time I thought that the entire force was gay.
I mean, yeah, I can see I can
no,
see it.
yeah.
Especially
Raccoon.
yes.
Which one?
Raccoon.
Raccoon. Oh yeah.
With his
Yeah.
hairstyle and all that, the way he talked, yeah, he didn't look the straightest.
Yeah, I can see what you.
And even in the abridged version, again, they really portrayed that really well, especially with all the the wrestling stuff and just again how he talked, the way he looked, everything. Even though we know he's not, when you first saw him and heard him talking, you would swear up and down you thought he was.
Yeah.
But we can say in the abridged version, damn, I done forgot their names. The red guy and the fastest guy,
Jace,
Joyce and
and Berter.
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 In the abridged version, I think they made Berter gay.
Did they really?
I don't remember if I watched that, to be honest.
Yeah,
I
me
don't
neither.
remember
I
because
don't think I did.
I do remember watching the abridged ones and they're hilarious. But I don't
Nail.
remember that one.
Nail. I have a bitch of an itch on my left ass cheek.
Okay. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Frieza Saga, or Namek Saga, or however
Just
they
So, yeah.
classify it as.
yeah, because we did some research and they wanted to. What was it, G? They wanted to.
They
As
would
far as the Cell Saga, they wanted to.
they would separate it from like, oh, Goku meeting the Ginyu Force would be the Ginyu Force Saga, or
Yeah.
when they would land on Namek, the Namek Saga, and it's just they would separate them. They might not just put them in one
Yeah,
category,
like-
which
that's
was the Frieza Saga.
that's why I was saying with the whole
At least in my thought.
yeah, that's why I
Yeah.
was saying when I was trying to find the images of all this stuff. I wanted to say just call it the Cell Saga. Even
Yeah.
introducing the androids, and even though they wanted to pronounce it as the Android Saga, just call
Yeah.
it one big saga.
I mean, they're basically all androids either way.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
uh,
back to the
yeah.
Frieza Saga. Even when the elder, the big guy that gave him the boost
They're
and
Goro?
everything, yeah, they even when he sent Nail to go fight Frieza, and then Frieza completely just humiliates him. I don't know, man. It's a really good, really where it picked off for the show, because I remember watching every single episode. I even after it was no longer on the air, I went back. I think I was watching it on YouTube. I'd go back and rewatch it all. Even the abridged version, I've watched it countless times.
I mean, it was a good saga.
Yeah,
Really good.
well, for me, Dragon Ball is like big with me because of course I grew up watching it in Mexico. You know, I would get with a bunch of friends, and we would go to my house, and we would go and watch Dragon Ball. And this is this is nerdy as shit that we could have done, but we would get together in school and we would try and turning Super Saiyan.
I think everybody at
Oh,
some
yeah,
point in their life, if you're a
everyone has
fan of
tried,
Dragon
yes.
Ball Z, you
Yes,
tried going
everyone
Super
has
Saiyan.
tried. Yes.
Yeah, we'd
Tried doing a Kamehameha.
yeah, we're in the back of the classroom just yelling our hearts out, trying to go Super Saiyan, and then, oh my God, did you see that? I just lifted the dirt. No, it's
and then you would have that one friend that would like try to blow the dirt up and be like, "Oh my God, you see that? I did that."
Oh my gosh.
It was amazing. So when, of course, when the Frieza and Goku fight, when Goku finally, for the first time, they introduced Super Saiyan, was the biggest thing to me. I don't know, it probably is the same for everybody, that's a fan of Dragon Ball, but for me, it was the biggest, most amazing thing to happen. Whereas kids watching him go Super Saiyan, and then going out there and trying to become one, like
Yeah.
childhood,
It was
man.
good.
Other
the myth,
than-
the legend.
Other than
Super
that,
Saiyan.
I'd have to say my favorite fight, or my most favorite encounter of the Frieza saga, was when Goku first arrived and completely annihilated Raccoon with one hit.
Oh my God, yes,
The
bro.
one punch,
When
and then
they literally made Goku look like a fucking badass.
I know.
I think that's when Vegeta really realized the the um the power that Goku could one day get or hold.
Yeah.
Or maybe back in the Saiyan saga when Goku and Vegeta was fighting, even maybe he realized it then, but I think at this point he really realized.
Well, if you
Even
if you think about it, I mean, I don't know if it could be true, it could not be true, but from what what I can gather is like the only reason Vegeta wasn't as strong in the Frieza saga was because of course Goku ended up dying. He went to
King Kai.
King Kai's little planet and trained there
yeah.
before
And
he was brought
what
back.
was the gravity there? What was it? 100 times
It was
gravity?
yeah,
I
100 times.
honestly
I'm
don't
pretty
even
sure.
remember. I don't remember
It
what
was
was
like
the
100
gravity.
times or 50 times.
I think it was
Something like
100
that.
times.
So,
I might have to go back and
and
watch it
Vegeta
again,
didn't.
but
Yeah, and Vegeta didn't train, throughout that time. He was literally
Yeah.
just recovering and trying to find the Dragon Balls.
Yeah. To wish for immortality.
yeah.
Like exactly like Frieza.
But um and I'm basically going off member of the abridged version because I don't really remember much. It's because it's
Yeah.
been so long. But yeah, the Saiyan saga was where it really picked up and really kicked off the show and where it really brought interest into it for me. I remember one of my buddies would always go back and talk about the fights, and even when we would after school we would go there, we would rewatch. Even if we missed one, we'd go back rewatch it, and we'd even be trying to sit there and I don't know about you guys, but this is where like we would try to practice the move sets on each other and try to be all stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, even like during when like Goku first encountered Frieza, even Vegeta was already saying, "You have finally encountered an actual Super Saiyan," because of his power level and all that.
And it wasn't even
Oh yeah.
close.
I know it wasn't even close,
It took
but
the death of Krillin to get him there.
yeah, the death of his own best friend, the death from like the start of the show of Dragon Ball.
Yeah, it's funny because of course yesterday me and Alex decided to rewatch the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie.
And
So,
I wish I
Yeah,
had stayed. If I didn't had work, I would have stayed and watched it with y'all.
you're
yeah,
good.
it was you should have seen us. We were I mean, at least me, I was nerding out. Dude, even though I watched this so many times, I was
Exactly.
nerding out.
I know.
And again, we'll talk about that later.
Mhm,
Because there's things that happen there that actually happen in the Frieza saga that
mhm.
kind of so but yeah.
I already know where we're getting heading off to
Yeah,
that
yeah.
from that.
All right. So with that being said, where would you guys, Alex, starting first? Where would you rate the Frieza saga?
A Frieza saga. I mean, I wouldn't say. I mean, if my opinion, I would say it's an S. It was a really good saga to begin with, and like even from that, it was a good saga in general. If I'm being honest.
All right, G. What
I
about
agree.
you?
I agree. I agree. That's definitely an S for me.
Okay,
That's,
I agree in S tier as well, but I also feel an A tier as well.
No, yeah. I was
so
also
like
feeling like a little A
so
tier
like an
also.
A plus kind of.
A plus
Yeah.
basically, yeah.
So let's put it as an S for now,
Mhm.
and we will, like I said, we'll change it later on if we need to.
Yeah.
No.
But all right. Wait, did I get
Onto
these wrong? Is that Super
Soul
Saiyan
Saga.
3? I did get these wrong.
Super
Some
Saiyan 3
years.
came in Boost Saga.
Yeah.
All right.
Blue Saga.
So now we're on to what we were almost arguing about with the whole Android saga, Cell saga.
For me, I mean, kind of did bother because it's like I know it as the Android Saga, not as like Cell Saga or this
No,
and
yeah.
that. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's it's just from what I know it as.
Yeah. Well, no, that's okay. It's just I could when I was sitting there searching for the images, I could not find anything that said Android Saga. So I was just like, you know what? Let's just call it one thing, Cell Saga, and we'll address it all as one.
Yeah, because I
Yeah.
feel like if you would have looked it up anyways as the Android Saga, I feel like they would have just shown 18 and
They did.
17
Yeah,
and 19, was it?
All only pictures I was
Yeah.
getting was Android's 18, and y'all saw some of those images that popped up as recommended.
There was something.
I
There was
mean,
something.
you can't with these when you search those searches, man. Like
No,
you just can't. You just can't.
If you search up Dragon Ball Z Android, one of the first pictures that's gonna pop up is Android 18 being sexualized. It's
Or
because
21.
or 21. If you don't know who 21 is, go play Dragon Ball. Was it Fighter Z?
Fighter Z.
Yeah.
That's where she's introduced, and you'll see why. Not just her main form, but her Majin form, too. Both
Yeah.
forms get sexualized. But anyway,
Very.
Back to topic.
but anyway,
Oh my gosh.
with the start of the Cell Saga / Android Saga, we get introduced to future. Well, that was towards the end of Frieza Saga, wasn't it?
No.
No, the start of the Cell
After
Saga.
because again Goku ends up defeating Frieza and I think he survives and
He does.
gets put like mechanical parts into him.
Oh yeah, he
And-
gets like.
Oh, you're talking
Yeah.
about Frieza. Why'd you say Goku?
Yeah, I said Goku beats Frieza.
Yeah. And then you say he gets metal parts put into him.
Yeah, Frieza.
Yeah, Frieza does.
Anyways, yeah. So, when that's happening, apparently, Trunks has basically future Trunks comes from the future and tries to
Okay,
stops Frieza.
let me cut you there. Would you count that whole part as still the Frieza saga, or would you go ahead and
No.
start counting that as
No,
the
no,
Android
no.
/ Cell Saga?
I would consider that as the Android /
Yeah.
Cell Saga.
Okay, that's
Because
what I was trying to. That's what I was trying to get at. See, that's what I would do
because-
too.
Yeah, because he would come from the future and warns them about the androids.
and then runs into Frieza. So
Well, there you
yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
Well, he let's be honest. There, Frieza stood no chance, not even from the start.
I know.
One of the most iconic, just completely humiliation of an enemy is by far that one right there. That is the number 2 spot as far as Frieza being involved.
He also
Talking about humiliation, I think Frieza was not humiliated on that one. Hear me out. Why? Because, what's
Is it
his name?
Cooler?
Cold?
Cooler.
No, Cold.
King Cold?
Oh, King Cold.
King Cold.
King Cold.
King Cold is basically humiliated by Trunks.
Yeah.
Because he's all, I don't know if you remember, but King Cold is literally like saying to Trunks, he's like, "Oh yeah, it's your sword that makes you strong." And
Oh,
Trunks literally gives him the
yeah.
sword
Yeah.
and
He literally
destroys his
hands
ass.
it to him.
Yes.
He hands it to him and then just catches it like this.
Yeah, it just destroys them, bro. Like,
He uses his energy beam blast or whatever it is, and then just disintegrates him.
Yep.
yeah.
But we also
So-
can't get past the fact that Trunks completely just cuts him up into tiny pieces.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And also-
that was
yeah.
for me. That was badass. For me, that was the
Yeah, it
best
was.
That's
It
when
scene right there.
I'll be honest,
was.
that's when I got into swords. That moment
Into
right there is
swords.
when I got into swords.
Yes,
Yes,
that's for me too. And of
even
course-
even if I was to get like a stick from the backyard, I would always be like,
yes.
Yeah, exactly.
it.
Yeah.
That was, dude, that was very iconic, and like I said, that was what introduced me into swords and what made me like sharp objects, swords, scissors, knives, daggers, all of it.
Yeah.
Which, if
Yeah,
you
yeah.
guys don't know,
Oh my gosh.
I got my own sword.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
But
I have a sword, but I mean, I got a highlighter,
I
I
mean, you
mean,
can portray it as a
I got
sword.
Krillin. I got Krillin. I got
He
Krillin.
still's got Krillin. But but like my favorite part of the show, and this is an abridged. Again, I'm sorry to keep bringing up abridged. I know maybe
There you
some
go.
fans may not like abridged, but I do, considering it's extremely funny. But how they did Vegeta with the pink shirt, and with how
Oh
they kept
yeah.
changing the words on
Yeah.
the back of the shirt. One of it was like
Yeah.
blowjob princess or something.
Blowjob princess. Is it really?
Yeah.
bro.
We
Oh
can
my
we can
We need
gosh.
after this we can start watching it. I promise you it's
No,
gonna be
yeah, I'm
funny.
down.
we need to actually make a video of us reacting to some of
No,
these.
yes.
I'll do it.
It
When
would
it
be
comes to
amazing.
that. When it comes to that, I'll do that on my second channel. I don't want none of that. In case
No,
if it does
yeah.
misfall under reaction, whatever it is, and it does get like striked or whatever, I don't want it to affect my main channel. Second channel, I don't
No,
care.
yeah, definitely.
But yeah, dude, it was hilarious. It just they completely made Prince Vegeta look like Princess Vegeta because they just
Princess
turned they
Vegeta.
just it was funny. But and then we get introduced to Dr. Gero and Android 19.
Mm. The
Now,
fat android.
if you are a fan of
Yes. Earlier I did say 19. It was 16, not 19.
oh,
Actually,
16.
a lot of people. I bet you a lot of people that if they know Dragon Ball, they're gonna be like, "Are you stupid? That's not 19. That's 16."
No,
So,
but 16 is the one with the green. But
yes, that's what I meant.
I mean,
Yeah, that's
yeah.
what I meant. But
Okay, yeah.
19 is that one.
The one that looks like a clown.
Yeah, the one.
Yeah.
Yes,
The
yes.
fat one, basically.
But
Yeah.
I'm sorry for any fans of Yamcha, but the fact that Yamcha got a huge hole in his chest just by an arm.
Yeah.
Dr. Gero.
Other
just-
than that, the most iconic death of Yamcha, which we shouldn't say death, we should say unalive, but whatever, I don't care, is when he gets taken out by
A
a
Cyberman.
Cyberman. Now, I will say that if Fortnite, like now, that's what's going on right now, that Fortnite has a collab going on with Dragon Ball Z. Now, if they come out with a part 2 like they did for Naruto, I would like to see a Yamcha skin with a Cyberman back bling.
Back bling. The back bling Cyberman, yes.
What's funny is that I don't know if you know this. For those who played Xenoverse 1 or 2, I think it's on the second one. They have a like emote, you can say, that it's called fake death or a move. It's a move. It's a move.
I
It's
know
called-
which one you're talking about
and
Oh,
too.
gosh.
and they do a Yamcha drop, like you got
Yeah.
Yamcha kind of, and it actually
Yeah.
does damage to the opposing team enemy.
Oh, gosh.
It's really funny. It's really funny.
It's stupid.
But yeah, like I said, we got introduced into Android 19 and Dr. Gero. And, as always, Crybaby Vegeta gets Super Saiyan and completely, I'm sorry, he demolishes 19.
It was the best
Yeah.
part, bro. It was so good.
And that's
Right when he grabs him, puts his feet on his face, and asks him, "Do androids feel fear?"
Then let
Oh,
me
just-
introduce you. Rips
And
his
that's the
hands
amazing.
off.
I know.
The only reason I like Vegeta, he's not my favorite, guy to,
Mhm.
Goku is my
Yeah.
guy, but I like also Vegeta because he's just out there, bro. Like he
He's
just
straight
doesn't give
up.
a fuck.
He's
Yeah,
straight up.
He just and of course Goku just plays around, kind of shit. But
Yeah.
Vegeta is a badass because of that.
That's why I think his final form of the Ultra Ego fits him perfectly. He is a
Yeah.
Yeah, it
massive
does.
ego.
Yeah,
It does.
it is.
But
that's-
moving,
I'm
Wish
pretty
list
sure-
badass. which looks badass. By the way, is my wallpaper for my phone.
Oh yes.
I'm
And
very
I'm
proud
pretty
of that.
sure I'm pretty sure that's the part where Goku starts feeling the heart disease that he has.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Actually, Goku was getting his ass whooped because
Yeah,
of the virus.
because of the virus,
And
yes.
Vegeta just comes out of nowhere and saves his ass. And he's all
Exactly.
like, Krillin, take him. Bob just kicks him. Kicks him to Krillin.
He's like, take him. Take this piece of trash out of here. But then he starts getting cocky and
Yep.
He always
Chases
does. It's
Dr.
the
Zero
same.
all the way back to, well, they didn't chase him all the way back to his lab. They had,
I mean, they
I
had to
believe
find him.
they had to ask, well, Bulma told him where the lab is.
No, no, I'm pretty sure it was like
Bulma,
after following
no,
after him
Bulma
trying
gives them
to
the info.
yeah, after like trying to find the I mean, yeah, she gave her the info. And they finally found Dr. Gero, but of course he ran away after trying to take the life of Piccolo away from right there. He like
Yeah.
tries draining his energy. And,
Yeah, but he didn't kill him.
No.
No.
But
But
Bulma is the one that gave him the info about that
Where his
that
lab was.
being Dr. Gero and all that.
And then we get introduced, once they meet him at the lab, or they chase him to the lab, then we get introduced to the iconic Android 18 and 17, who is still alive and in Dragon Ball Super, which we'll get into later.
And which, I mean, I'm not gonna actually go on.
Yeah, Android 17's turned around.
Yeah, they've turned a new leaf.
It was
That's
crazy for Super.
Mm.
But
They've definitely turned a new league.
then, as always, the androids go on their huge, there's
Rampage.
spree of rampage and causing chaos and them.
Vegeta getting kicked in his arm, breaking it.
Yeah.
Like every other fight.
Did anyone get the number of that bitch?
Of course.
yes, I remember that.
And of course, he's getting cocky as always, which gets him whipped. His ass whooped.
Yeah, 18 is insane. 17 is brutal.
And Android 18 literally asked them, "Who's got 2 broken arms? You stupid bitch! I only have 1."
Yeah.
And then he starts yelling his lungs out.
Yeah,
And
amazing scene.
the 17 was definitely brutal because, I mean, he didn't even want to fly to get things done with. He wanted to just nicely take a nice walk. And
He literally wanted to he wanted to take his time.
yes. Mm-hmm. And just demolishing everyone.
And then just as they start catching up to... Wait, no, I think at this point, no. Yeah, and Goku was still in the bed screaming from pain.
Mm.
And then just as they get to him, isn't that when Cell shows up? Yeah, that's when shows...
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
No, he was still fighting the virus.
Yeah.
The androids ended up not finding him at his house.
And they found him at Kame house.
I don't think they actually find him. Piccolo ends up fighting them. Fighting 17.
Yeah. I mean,
And that's when Cell shows up, I think, if I remember correctly. I think that's when Cell shows up and they end up stop fighting and they start trying to get him to run away.
Actually, Cell shows up and starts absorbing cities after cities after cities and then catches up to them. And then I can't remember exactly what happens, but he ends up absorbing 17.
17. And then
17 felt cocky and ended up getting absorbed.
And ended up getting absorbed, and then I think that's when they were already in the hyperbolic time chamber, and then Vegeta comes in and starts fighting Cell, and as always, as cocky as Vegeta is, just completely humiliates him and is making fun of him the entire time. And then
And one thing,
do what?
one thing I forgot to mention is that Krillin got a kiss from 18 on the cheek.
And no one believed him.
No, he was
Did you
trying
guys
to.
Great
ever?
to know.
Do you guys ever think that Android 18 is kind of cute?
Don't you guys think they could be good people?
He fell
And
in
that's
love with
what,
18.
yeah, fell in love. That's what made him fall in love with 18
I
and
think even
how they are
before
now.
then.
I mean, maybe.
But yeah, Vegeta shows up after Cell becomes, what was it, imperfect? Isn't that what his second form
Yeah,
It's
was?
yeah.
no, it's an imperfect. Oh, what the no. Yeah, it's the imperfect. Yeah, it's the
And
imperfect.
like I said, completely humiliates him, is making fun of him the entire time, mocking him, and then Cell basically said that, if you waited just a few minutes more, I would have, you never would have stopped me. And ego as Vegeta is, I almost said Vegito, as Vegeta is, he listened. Cell or not Cell, Trunks tried to step in, and
Of course, his dad smacked him in the back of the head.
Vegeta try to stop him from trying to stop Cell
which
from
ended
Cell.
up
reaching
in
his perfect form.
which ended up in Cell, solar beaming them and blinding them and quickly absorbing Android 18.
No,
Yeah.
no. It didn't. It wasn't like that. It was like TN came in, and then after
Oh
TN,
yeah,
The
yeah,
tri
yeah.
after
beam.
TN,
Kept
Tri-Beam.
try babying him.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
come out of this
Tri-Beam.
hole, and if you do that again, I swear to God.
And then that's where TN gave them a little bit of time to run away and go hide.
Yeah.
And
And
then
then that's
that's when
when,
all that
after
happened.
that, Tien passes out and Goku shows up, takes him and Piccolo, and then takes Gohan into the hyperbolic time chamber.
Yeah, which shows a bit of his kind when we're that's where he gets Super Saiyan.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure,
Gohan.
is it?
Yeah.
And shows a little bit more of his power, like
We're
Super
gonna
Saiyan
work
2.
on a we're gonna work on a side of you that Piccolo has been telling me you've been slacking on. I'm gonna teach you how to dodge.
Just punches him. Bah!
Papa, sure in the face.
But yeah, for the Cell / Android Saga, one of the most, to me, the most pretty badass moment because, as you can see behind Alex, Gohan
Go on, yeah.
Super Saiyan 2 Gohan.
is
And
the
for
most
I
and
will
not
have
to
to
amazing
mention,
say,
moment.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to cut you all off here, but I will have to say, the most brutal, devastating
oh yes,
part of the entire show, even in Super. I'm sorry, Goku, but I have to hand this down to Gohan. I have to, because
and
not only did Gohan try to warn Cell, and I know we skipped over a bunch of parts, but we have to get to this. Not
Yeah.
only did Gohan warn Cell, Cell did not listen, and when Gohan finally snapped after he killed Android 16, he
After
snapped and
smashing his
he
head.
snatched the senzu beans from Cell, and then he said, "You know what? You're gonna watch as I unalive your kids." Snapped one of them's neck straight off of his shoulders and kicked the other one in half, and
punched one straight through the
just
stomach. I'm
no
pretty sure.
mercied. And when one tried to kill Krillin, that didn't go so well for him either.
Not even.
Yeah, most amazing fight.
And then
Cell and
just
Gohan.
how Gohan completely manhandled Cell when Cell punched him in the face, and Gohan basically said, "Here, let me show you how to throw a real punch," and had his entire fist in his gut.
Which made him throw up 18.
No, because it went through the whole Kamehameha back and forth, and then it took Gohan to basically dropkick Cell in the chest.
Yeah.
Then he
And
threw
also,
up 18.
Yeah. And then
No, I
we
think
have
he. I don't
so
really
much
don't
more.
remember, but from what I remember, he got punched in the gut and then threw up 18. 18.
No, it was
From what I
17. It was
remember.
7.
From what
Oh
No, it
no,
was
it was
18.
18.
18
Yeah, it
got
was
thrown up.
18. It was 18. When did 17 get thrown up?
Never.
He doesn't.
Yeah,
He just doesn't. They don't explain it if he did,
yeah,
or they
yeah.
don't
No,
show that he did.
Yeah.
he just comes up. If I'm being honest.
And then, Goku shows his humane side again, and as
Mm.
as Cell is charging up to explode the planet, he instant transmissions, to King Kai's planet and
Goodbye,
blows
friends.
and blows it up over there. And they all thought it was over right then and there, and sadly enough, no, it wasn't.
Top 10
He
saddest
he
moments in anime history.
he he comes up back even
when he
stronger with Goku's power. Learns
when he
instant
literally
transmission.
he literally is saying goodbye to Gohan and says, "Yeah, I'm proud of you." I just fucking
Yeah, that was
You,
one
you
of
might
the
you might have
that
caused
was one of
everything,
the
but
parts of the entire show that actually made me tear up because that's
no,
when
yeah.
you see as much as little time as Goku did spend with his child. That's one of the parts that's where it's like, yeah, he's a good father.
Yeah. I mean,
there's think about it. There's Saiyans too, man. There's
Yeah.
you can't expect the Saiyan to be a father.
yeah,
Because if you think about it, when they're born, they get sent to another planet to get to conquer that planet
Yep.
yeah.
at a young
Even
age.
as child, yeah. As a
So they
child,
don't
yeah.
spend time with their fathers or mothers or whatever's, you know what I mean? So it's like you can't expect Goku to actually show that he's a father, like a lot of people want him to.
Oh, can we go back to one thing of the Frieza saga real quick? Can we forget
Yes, sir.
how Goku picked up a frog and made Ginyu turn into a frog?
It
Yeah.
was
It was trying to
Yeah, it was
transform into
Goku. Yeah,
Vegeta. Trying to transform into
I was gonna
Vegeta.
say it was Vegeta, but no, yeah, it was
Yeah,
Goku.
yeah, it
Yeah.
was Goku. After getting his body back and then trying to transform into Vegeta, he throws that. He has a
Cause he's
frog like
like
to his right.
Vegeta's stronger.
he has like a frog to his right. Throws the shadow of that frog straight in front of Vegeta and turns straight into that frog. But yeah.
Which the reason why I brought that up is we'll get into that when we get to Resurrection F. But yeah, like I said, I have to say, besides from the Frieza sagas, the Cell saga is one of the best sagas of the entire show.
Yes.
There's
It
another
was.
one that I have to say
Yeah.
is one of the best, but we'll get to that in a minute.
Also, especially since I like the part in Cell Saga where Vegeta, I mean, you know how Trunks just got easily beamed through the heart by Cell.
Oh yeah, and that's when Vegeta shows a bit of his
His
humane
rage,
side.
his rage also, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
to his like child
Even
from the
even
future.
He
though
even overwhelmed Cell.
Yeah,
Well, even though it still didn't really do much because Cell's just was too strong for
he
Vegeta.
didn't move. He didn't move at all. Cell didn't move at all. Not a flinch. And
I believe he
easily,
even was walking towards him through the blasts.
yeah. And then that's when he got knocked down and he was about to kill Vegeta. And that's when Gohan had to break his arm basically to save Vegeta.
So
He gets beamed.
for me, I'm
Yeah.
gonna have to put this as above the Frieza saga
S.
for an S tier.
Yeah.
Alex, what about
Z.
you?
Yeah,
No, yeah, above for sure.
G,
yeah.
you
Especially
agree?
with
I'd
the
say, yeah. If I could give it a higher tier, I would have said SS.
and
But
Z.
yeah, it's just S.
I agree.
I'd
Alright.
say S.
And
Seems
it's
like we're all in
especially
agreement.
with the Father Kamehameha, Father and Son
Oh yeah, the
Kamehameha.
Oh,
first
that
one
was the most
ever.
amazing
The
Right there.
first one ever.
Mhm. I know.
out of many to come.
Yep. Especially
best one,
with
if I'm being
Goten,
honest.
Gohan at an adult
Mhm.
age, with which Broly
Fighting
movie
Broly.
was it? Which Broly was?
Here's the Broly Z.
No, yeah, but there's
It
two.
was. There's three
There's the
Broly movies.
it's the
and
Return
Z.
of Broly.
Oh yeah,
Return
yeah,
of
yeah,
Broly.
yeah, yeah.
Return, yeah.
I think that's the name of it.
Yeah, it's something
Because
like
there's the
Broly's
Broly one and then the
Broly's
Return.
Return.
And then
The
Okay.
legendary Super Saiyan Broly, and then there's the Broly, Return of Broly, and then the Bio Broly,
Or
Which
which is
was
Broly's
just
Revenge.
skeleton
the
and Trunks.
Bio Broly was fucking horrible.
Oh, that shit was
It was
ass.
weird, man. It was weird.
They had to do it in a lab and all that. Yeah, no, it was not good.
Now we get into the Boo Saga. The
Mhm.
Boo
Saga.
Saga is where we get introduced into Kid Trunks, Goten, and I think this is where Goku was coming back to life. I think, or no,
Yeah.
no, he
No.
wasn't being brought
Was it?
back to life. He was given temporary life for what was it, 24 hours?
Lifetime. Yeah,
No,
no, it was
it
24
was.
hours, yeah. A
I think
day.
it
It was
was
a day.
more.
It was a day.
Oh
It
no,
was a
yeah,
day.
yeah, it was a day.
And he came back for the tournament they were
Tournament.
having.
Yep.
And
Oh
then
my
that's
god!
when
I just realized isn't this where we get introduced into fucking um
Great Saiyaman.
Great Saiyaman! The
I
best
fight you.
Saiyaman!
Great Saiyaman?
I might be in school, but I still fight.
Yeah,
Just
this
gotta
is
hide my
the
identity.
the that's the beginning of Gohan just going downhill
Yep.
Oh, for sure.
Yep. I have to agree,
slowly
Yeah.
but
until,
surely.
of course, he goes up against Boo, and then we get introduced to Mystic Gohan.
Mystic, and
And then he
I mean,
picks up
before
pace
that,
again, and
Yeah.
then he slowly starts
And then gets
declining
absorbed.
again.
and it gets
In the
absorbed.
super. In super, he starts
Yeah.
declining again, and then in the tournament of power, he
Oh,
starts going back up.
Yeah, and tournament power
Super,
starts going up.
no, Resurrection F is when he's literally,
Oh, yeah, he's like
literally
done.
at that moment. I think Krillin was stronger than Gohan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because even his hairstyle look ugly.
It was bad.
But yeah, during the Boo saga, we get introduced into characters like Deborah, Bobbity. We've got, I forget how to pronounce his name, but the bald, really extremely buff guy that beat the shit out of Fidel, which we also get introduced into Fidel, which is
Spopovich. It's
Spopovich.
Spopovich.
Yep. And then we get introduced into Fidel, which is Hercule's daughter. And then we get introduced to a lot of
The
different
savior.
Kais. We get a lot.
Yeah.
There's a
Two
lot
Supreme
in Boo.
Kais.
And, yep, we get introduced into a lot of characters in Boo. And then, of course, one of the most iconic parts of Boo, Super Saiyan 3.
The new transformation that Goku has been training and got achieved to.
Which nobody knew.
Yeah.
I think actually with the reaction that King Kai gave, I think he knew. But
No, he definitely knew.
He also.
Because when he was fighting, of course, Boo, when he was introducing this is a Super Saiyan and
this
and
is
all
a
that
Super
shit.
Saiyan. This is
And this
what
is
is
to go
ascended past the Super
Even
Saiyan.
further beyond.
This is a Saiyan that has
Ascended past the
beyond a
Super Saiyan.
Saiyan, and he's
or
as I like to call it, Super Saiyan 2,
And then this
or something like that.
Yep.
And
is
then
to go
of
further
course,
beyond.
Oh,
Exactly.
we also can't forget where they went into before the Boo got introduced, where they were going into those rooms where Goku had to
with
fight.
Babidi.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
where Goku had to fight the guy in the darkness, where he was absorbed the
Oh,
light.
that one was amazing. That
and then
one was good.
Vegeta with I can't forget what that guy's name is.
I honestly don't remember that
Yeah,
one's
no,
name,
me
to be
neither.
honest.
And then I think
Him taking over Vegeta.
Gohan fights Deborah,
Yep.
I think.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then after that, it's him, and then I'm pretty sure Bobbity.
Before they went
Bobbity-
in there, didn't Deborah spit on somebody and turn them to stone?
Yeah, Krillin and
Yeah,
Piccolo. They
Krillin,
both
yeah.
get turned into stone.
No, not Piccolo. Does Piccolo?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's Piccolo and Trunks. I mean,
I mean,
Krillin.
Piccolo did come back. I mean, Piccolo was the one who took Goten and Trunks from when, Vegeta was about to blow himself up.
Yeah, but I think after
No,
I
the thing.
think
That's after because Deborah gets killed.
because I was just about to say I
that's
think
true.
they get unturned from stone after Deborah gets killed.
dies.
And the best
Yeah,
part
he
is when
does. He does.
the best part, Krillin gets hair.
Oh, he's not the bald freak anymore. Oh my bad.
Yeah.
There you go.
But
Which
Which did not look bad, to be
no,
honest.
no, it
It
really
didn't.
didn't.
and he was a police
No, that's
officer.
super.
That's
That's
super.
super.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
super.
Okay. Okay.
Getting ahead of yourself
Um,
too.
yeah,
My bad. My bad.
and then it's like, um, which another one of the most badass scenes from Vegeta is, during the whole fight, after all that fight with Fat Boo, with the whole, Vegeta getting turned into a Majin and then fighting Kakarot, and oh my god, in the tournament, Goku
Oh,
went from being Goku to where we actually see Kakarot.
Kakarot. Yeah.
When Kai or
Supreme Kai.
Supreme Kai
Supreme Kai.
tried to step in between them, and Goku was just no.
He-
He was just like,
Fun fact.
If you
Fun
don't get out
fact,
of my way, then he
Fun
dies.
fact. Fun fact. If Goku would have gone through with killing that Supreme Kai, he would also kill the Beerus.
Oh. Oh yeah, he
Just-
would.
oh
Yeah,
yeah,
'cause
I remember that in
yeah,
Super.
that's- yeah. That's the only way Beerus lives. Is because the Supreme Kai.
Yeah, the Supreme Kai.
If the Supreme Kai dies, then he dies, and then, I mean, there's no God of Destruction.
Yeah.
That's the one easy weakness of Beerus. But which we'll
I
get
mean, of
into.
course,
We'll
they
get
don't
into
know
that later. Right now, we're in the Boo saga.
We're
No, yeah.
we're with Boo. Talking about Boo.
Yeah, but
And, and then, like I said, as I was saying, with the whole one of the most badass scenes from Vegeta, besides from the fight between Goku and Kakarot, which, let's be honest here, Goku did hide Super Saiyan 3 from Vegeta.
He did.
And if
He did.
And
he
if
did,
if he had went
Ve-
Super Saiyan 3, Vegeta wouldn't have won that fight. Which I
Yeah.
actually
I
think
mean-
I think Goku was holding back anyway.
To be
At the
honest,
same
I feel
time-
like Goku did that. Let Vegeta win because if he didn't, of course he was gonna keep going with the Majin Vegeta shit and
Yeah.
stayed evil.
Yeah.
Which he did say that he let himself get taken over so
Yeah.
he can reach a greater power just to fight Goku.
Kakarot or
Yeah.
Goku. Either one.
But back to the badass scene I was talking about is when Vegeta finally wakes up and self-destructs to save his kid and Goten and try to save everybody.
Bro,
Yeah.
that part, low key, I was
That-
like, fuck, bro. I
yeah.
felt like that was a sadder moment than the Cell one with Goku.
Yeah.
Because
for sure.
he goes, I'm doing this for you, and
Kakarot.
even
Even
you,
you,
Kakarot.
Kakarot.
yeah.
I was like, holy shit, that one like literally fucking
That
hit
was
hard.
that it really did, and I think on that part I even cried for a minute.
Yeah, I cried
Because
for sure.
It was by far the most heartwarming, heartfelt thing that I believe Vegeta has ever done.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
And
because
and
come on,
that-
Vegeta's always with his pride and never
yeah,
literally talks about that. Like nothing like that. Come on,
especially-
like especially about Kakarot.
Yeah,
So
no,
it's-
he wouldn't really do that for him.
and then
Something on-
after that, was it that when we got introduced to the gray Majin Buu?
Great.
Uh,
No, that was first evil. It was evil,
It's evil.
and then it was the great Manjibu or whatever.
No, yeah, it is. It is the evil Boo, which is the skinny like dark
The
one.
gray one. The gray one.
And then after he eats Boo, he goes into the
Buu form.
Boo, Majin Buu.
Yeah.
And then that's
Oh,
when.
Because
Then
it's-
that's and then
Okay,
that-
so the way I see the different forms for Majin Buu is the fat one,
Yeah.
evil Boo is the gray one, and then Boo is the one that the adult one, you could say, the
Adult one.
skinny
Yeah,
one,
basically.
tall one,
Adult.
and
It
then
was
there's
like
Kid
le-
Boo,
Yeah.
right?
and
So
then
it's like
and then once Boo is introduced, like Boo,
Boo.
we get him eating everybody, Chi-Chi included. I think even Bulma, and
Yeah, he
Yeah.
gets
and then
everybody.
we get one of the most things that I think makes two people into one and makes them extremely overpowered. We get the fusion technique,
Well,
and we
but
get
no. Oh,
Gotenks, which is the forms
It was
of.
the most amazing
that
thing.
okay,
It was the
child.
most amazing thing. Go, uh, going back, going back. Of course, Goku doesn't have enough time on Earth, so he ends up teaching this dance to Trunks and Goten, and
Which is called
makes them train in the hyperbolic time chamber until they learn how to, properly, they learn to dance and actually fuse and become
yeah.
Gotenks. And
That's what's called fusion
and
dance.
and that's before that, of course, Goku shows Majin Buu the Super Saiyan 3.
And that's when
And
he comes back to life, I'm pretty sure.
no, of course, Goten and Trunks ask him about it, shows
No,
them
yeah.
how he does it.
Because he had
And
to
in
do
the
it with Piccolo.
hyperbolic chamber, yeah, in the hyperbolic time chamber, when of course, Majin Buu ends up like, not Majin Buu, Buu ends up, getting mad and ends up,
Yeah.
opening a rift between the hyperbolic time chamber
I
and the
just
real
feel like
life, and just ends up, leaving. Gohan and Trunks fuse, and they did the most amazing thing,
Well,
and
we
they
also
went
can't.
Super
Hey,
Saiyan 3.
we can't forget how they messed up the fusion technique and turned into the fat one.
oh yes.
That's when they were trying to fight Majin Buu and
Yeah,
get their asses taken out.
they're just going they're going around and around.
Yeah. And then the skinny one, the most amazing
Wait, you said hyperbolic time chamber. Isn't it called the Hypebonics rhyme chamber?
Oh my what? No.
abridged.
I know.
It's
I
the abridged.
know. I
Happy
know.
buzz.
You can't even say it.
No, that's how he does it, because he's trying to say, and he just keeps messing it up.
Yeah,
It
he
is
did it like
it's hilarious.
You get one more.
he did like
Hypebonics
this.
rhyme chamber. Goku? Yeah, huh?
Happy buzz lion chamber.
Oh my god.
It's amazing.
I think I
dude.
am gonna link the bridge down in the
You
description.
should. You
Yes,
should.
you should please. Yes.
You should, because even if I mean, I hope they they understand, they understand that it's just, how would I say, like, they're just dubbing it,
Hmm.
and
Yeah.
it's the funniest thing. If you're big on Dragon Ball and you don't get, like, all offended by it, you need to watch it. You should watch
You
it.
really
Yes.
should.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, at this point in time, they're not gonna do the Boo Saga. They stopped after Cell Saga, which, to be honest with you, I'm very sad about, because I would have loved to see how they did Boo and Majin Buu and Kid Boo and Deborah and Bobbity and Kid Trunks and Goten and Gotenks and something we're gonna talk about here in a minute. Vegito. I would have loved to see how they did all that. I would have loved to have
Yeah.
seen all that.
They do movies as well. I don't remember which ones they do.
All of them.
The best one. I mean, I thought it was the best one. I it was my favorite. Is when they fight against Metal Cooler.
Oh, the medical
He
aid.
keeps kicking me in the dick. Why? Why does he keep kicking me in the dick?
Oh my
And then
god.
his voice gets higher and higher.
Oh,
It's
I swear to
hilarious.
God, if you say you hit him really hard together, I'm gonna kick you in the dick.
It is amazing.
yes.
Oh man, I'm definitely gonna link it in the description. I'm gonna have to make sure I get it. But dude, if you don't get easily offended, like G said, please go watch it. You're gonna laugh your ass off. It is hilarious.
Yeah, it's
Hilarious.
It's good. I
But
watched like one.
we're gonna watch and we're gonna react to it all, Alex. So
No,
don't
yeah.
worry. We're just gonna have to pick
No, yeah.
certain days. But
Yeah, definitely.
yeah, back to the topic. After, because when they actually get the fusion technique down and they get Boo into the hyperbolic time chamber, they actually destroy the exit,
The
trying
door.
trying
Yeah.
to trap him in there.
Yeah.
Which
And
unfortunately
him.
it doesn't work because Boo, I think he screamed so loud he opened
Yeah.
up a portal and got out.
And that's exactly what Gotenks did.
Yep. After he went Super Saiyan 3.
Yeah.
This is amazing, bro. It's
I
amazing.
know.
It's just how it's crazy that they're the youngest Saiyans to actually reach Super Saiyan and Super Saiyan 3. Even if they're
Yeah.
fused, I mean, some may say that it doesn't count because they're fused and they're
I
stronger.
I
But
count it.
come on, like
There's no
they're the
fuse.
youngest ones to go to Super Saiyan 3.
And Vegeta still
Yeah.
hasn't even accomplished it.
Yeah, Vegeta hasn't
Oh, I know
reached.
it.
He doesn't.
Well,
He,
If you
yeah,
want to
he
be
has.
honest, he doesn't need it.
no.
He did
I
say so
mean,
himself. Well, Super Saiyan 3 drains stamina a lot,
yeah. It
like a
drains
lot.
your life form also, like the
No,
time of
no,
life you
that's
have. Yeah.
no, that's because of they only said that because Goku is dead. He's not supposed to be on Earth. So when he goes Super
No.
Saiyan, he
Oh, like
exceeds
the
that
time.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah, the time that
Yeah,
he gets
because
to stay there.
yeah,
Okay.
Goku. I don't remember what episode or what season or what
No.
saga he explains it, but he explains why he doesn't use Super Saiyan 3,
I
and it's
think it might
because
have been
it
in
drains a
Super.
lot of
I
stamina.
think it might have been at Super, maybe towards the end of Z. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I really don't remember, and that's the reason why, because it drains a lot of stamina,
Yeah.
just like
Mhm.
Super Saiyan Blue.
And then, then we get introduced into, of course, Gohan Majestic is fighting Boo, I think after he done absorbed Gotenks.
Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah, he does.
I
Yeah.
think he does. Yeah. No,
Yeah,
I
he
think he
does.
absorbs Piccolo first, and then
Go
Trunks and
tanks.
Gotenks. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he starts fighting him and all that, and then
And
gets sneak
let's
attack.
yeah, let's be honest. If it wasn't for that sneak attack, Boo wouldn't have lasted very long.
The sneak
We
attack absorbs Gohan and
let's
gets
get.
Mystic.
I wanna throw this out there, but I don't think a lot of people thought of this. But we missed the most that could have been the most amazing fusion with the Patara earrings,
Oh
which was
yes.
Goku and
And
Gohan.
Gohan. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Oh yes.
Gohan
And we still don't
literally
have it till this
didn't
day.
catch it. He didn't catch the Patara earring,
Whoa, 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 whoa.
and
Here's the
it's
here's
ridiculous.
the thought
It's
on that. What would the name would have been? It couldn't have been Gohan or Goku.
No.
that would have
Because
been, it would have been. That is interesting. What would have the name be?
Kuhan?
Because it can't. Goku,
Hanku,
Gohan,
Hanku,
Gohan,
Hangu?
Goku.
Hanku.
No, because if you think
It,
about it, when Vegeta and Goku fuse using via
no,
Patara
yeah.
earrings, it's Vegeta,
That,
right?
Yeah.
yeah, because he takes
So
a
that
part
would have
of.
that would have been go how would it be? Because it would take Gohan's first.
Yeah.
No, because when they fuse, of course, via fusion dance, it's
Gogeta.
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 So it would be Goku first, and then but
And then Vegeta.
I don't know. It would have been a weird thought of the name
Yeah.
because it's a fusion of both names, so it's like half and half. So Goku, Gogeta,
Because
Vegito.
if you tried like using Goku's first and Gohan's last, that's
What if it would have been GOHKU?
Or Gohu.
Goku.
That would have worked.
Yeah. I'd say
Gohu.
yeah. Goku.
We would have seen a pretty badass fusion.
Yeah.
Mystic Gohan.
Yeah.
He had just Mystic
Mist.
Gohan.
Yeah.
It just makes no sense to me how he couldn't catch a Patara earring that wasn't even going as fast as a bullet,
Mhm.
and he stops over 100 bullets.
I know.
Like but it is what it is.
And then when after that, he gets absorbed.
Yeah. Which introduced us to
Mystic Boo.
Mystic Boo, or
Yeah, it was Mystic Boo.
I can't remember the exact same name, but it's there.
Han Boo. No, I'm just kidding.
Han Boo.
No.
But it was Mystic Boo.
Wuhan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mystic Boo.
Yeah.
It
And
was
then
good.
we witnessed the birth of the Potara fusion.
Mm-hmm. Vegeta.
And Vegito.
Vegito. Yes.
It's
And there's so
also-
much to talk
we
about
would've-
that.
We would have also witnessed the worst fusion ever too,
Which one?
because he did think of fusing with Hercule.
Oh God.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
God,
Yes,
no.
he did. He really did. I forgot about that.
I think he even
Hercule.
imagines it.
Herku. Oh gosh, it would
I
have
think
been
he even
horrible.
I think he even imagined how the fusion
Yeah,
looked
he
like
did. He
too.
did. He
It
did.
was just
He did.
so funny.
It was like Goku's clothing and like his hair and all that.
No.
It's so
Oh,
funny.
I
dude.
think if that
gosh,
would
it
have
was
happened,
so
I
bad.
probably would have stopped watching.
Yeah.
It would have been so fucking funny, dude.
Though it would have been a bad fusion, very bad.
You know,
'Cause-
throwing this out there, has nothing to do with the show or any of the movies, but there is a game on the 3DS called Fusion. I think it's Dragon Ball Hero Fusion, and you can have multiple fusions with different characters that you could have wanted to see fused,
yeah.
like Goku and Kakarot. Bro, that
Goku
fusion
and
is
Kakarot?
amazing. I mean, Goku and Broly.
Oh
Or-
my.
You have
Kakarot.
I think
Yeah,
I've
well,
seen someone try to even
I-
do Yamcha and Tien.
ENTN.
It exists.
It's bald. It's bald.
You can
It's like,
actually do that
it's like
Yeah.
fusion.
I think I've
the
seen
part,
somebody
like,
do
here
it
is
too.
Bald.
Yeah,
Yeah,
It's
no,
it's
they
bald
have.
with like a little bit of hair.
Yeah.
And then it
it's
has
like
the
part
eyes.
right here is
It's
bald.
just that here.
It has the high here.
But-
Oh.
Amazing. The most, the fusion that I thought it was amazing was the Kakarot and Broly, and
Yeah.
Beerus and Wiz.
Who is?
Whis, depending, say it both ways.
Yeah.
Tomato,
Who
tomato. But yeah.
Who cares in the long
Anyways,
run?
on track. Back on track.
But yeah, no, it's, and then of course they get absorbed too after completely embarrassing Majin Buu.
Well, they let themselves get absorbed.
Yeah, I know.
Just to
Yeah,
They can
know,
go
take
inside
him
of them, free everybody, get them out.
they're kind of making fun of Boo also, cause they had a part of his hair right here, or his body basically, part of his body tossed it to him. Energy blast.
Dude,
gone.
It was his
best
it was
part.
his antennae.
It was the most,
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
it's
his
the most
antenna.
amazing fight, dude. Fucking Boo versus Gumball Vegito.
Oh,
He's
God.
like, I've got you.
He just destroys them, bro.
Yeah.
Like, and I
And of
think
course,
they made a mod on one of the games
Where you
I
could
don't remember
play
which
as the
one it is,
gumball.
where you can play as the Gumball. Yeah,
I think
it is
the
amazing.
funniest thing was when they was in the gumball. They said, "Huh, look at that! Even breaking records
Oh,
as a
oh.
candy."
Oh, yeah, exactly. I remember that. And especially, I
Yeah.
mean, of course, they were doing this in Super Vegito, not
Yeah.
just normal form.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Super Vegito. This is Super Vegito. And yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, like, and then we kind of get another kind of human thing from Vegeta when Kid Buu is introduced, and Kid Buu is yet again on another rampage.
Bro, again, respect to Vegeta, man. It's
Yeah.
just like, it's crazy how this guy just puts his
Now-
pride to a
Aside,
side, just
even
to
for a
do
moment.
amazing shit, bro.
Yeah. And I can't remember, was it Vegeta or was it Hercule who got everybody to give their power to Goku?
Hercule,
Again,
Hercule.
it was Hercule, but the fact that Vegeta literally decided to talk to people and try to help Goku do the
Yeah.
spirit bomb, it was the most amazing shit, bro. It was amazing.
Oh,
Didn't work out because again he was.
I just
he was
remembered
aggressive.
something. Can we go back a little bit?
Yeah, so
to where when Goku first went Super Saiyan 3 and he grabbed Boo's antenna and basically had him as a paddle ball.
Oh yeah, yeah.
There's a thing. I don't know if you've heard it. You might have, but it says, "Oh, when Goku bites the
Oh
strongest
yes,
fighters or
yes,
villains, and
yes,
Oh,
he
yeah.
bites almost everybody except for Frieza
No, I think he
yeah.
or
did.
something like
I think
that."
he did.
He
He
bit
bit his
Frieza's
tail.
tail. Yes,
Because
tail. Yeah.
okay, but there's one that he doesn't bite. I just can't remember who it is.
I'm pretty sure it is.
I
Did he
can't
bite? Did
remember
he
who it
bite?
is.
I don't think he bit Cell.
He doesn't bite Cell. Yeah,
No,
he
yeah,
does
he
not
doesn't.
bite Cell. And it's funny it's funny because
Wait.
right now of course I saw Super Blue Vegito in the background. uh
Yeah,
it reminded me of the movie Broly. I noticed it yesterday. I
yeah.
even mentioned it to
He
Alex.
bit. He
He was like,
bit.
dude, he bites Broly's
He
hand.
bites Broly. Yeah, I know. I
So
know. It
it's
is.
We're
funny,
gonna
man.
have to
It's
watch it after this
amazing.
because I don't remember that.
All right, we'll watch it. Yeah.
Yeah, I told Alex, dude, I was like, dude, it's funny because I was rewatching, we were rewatching it, and there's some
Yeah.
scenes that I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember
Like,
Goku
I don't
biting
remember
Broly's
seeing it.
hand.
Yeah, and I was like, wait, I was like, dude, Alex, he bites his hand.
I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Especially
Yeah,
since it was
I'm down
Broly
to
and
watch it.
he's all
I'm down
mad.
to watch it.
Yeah, me too, 100%. But
Yeah, I'm done.
yeah, you know, again, as far as I go, I'm sorry, Frieza Saga, but to me, this is gonna Boo Saga is gonna go above Frieza Saga to me.
Yes.
It's
I
not
said
gonna
the
go
same
above
thing.
Cell Saga, but to me, it's in between Frieza and Cell Saga.
Yeah, you might
Yeah.
question why we talked more about the Boo saga is because it has a lot more.
Way
Yeah,
more.
Then
we
Yeah.
didn't
I
we
think
didn't get
I
to talk
feel
about. We're not talking about everything. It's mainly because probably because y'all are probably the same as me. You don't remember much, but you remember the
Yeah.
big stuff.
yeah,
Mhm.
it's basically it's just the highlights that we talk about. Basically like if you go and you were like you wanna start watching, let's say, the Super Broly movie or whatever's, or Resurrection F or whatever's, and you don't remember most of it and you don't want to rewatch the whole thing to catch up to when Goku goes Super Saiyan God or whatever's.
Mm.
So you go and watch the highlights of the previous ones, and that's exactly what we're doing. We're just basically talking about the highlights of each saga.
Yeah, the major
Yeah.
parts, the big parts, the little stuff helps too, but it's mainly because, like I said, all three of us mainly can't remember the
Yeah,
little parts.
if
It's
if
something
we
that
miss
was
something and just put it down there.
yeah. Put it down in the
Let us know.
comments and
Let
stuff.
us
So
know what
let
we
us know.
missed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Alex, like I said, I'm in between Cell and Frieza Saga. What about you?
No, I would agree for the same thing. It was definitely a pretty better. It was like better than the Frieza saga, I would say. But I mean, with all the moments that they have in Cell, I mean, I wouldn't say it was better than Cell.
No. What about you, G?
Yeah, I'd say I agree. I agree on that one. It's between the Cell and Frieza. So
Mm.
I'd say. I mean, I hate to grade it this way. I mean,
Yeah.
I would want to put it higher and
Well,
whatnot,
put your
but
debate in. Put your debate in. That's what this is about.
okay, I mean, it's an S for me, man. It's an S for me.
Like
Yeah,
even
Um,
for
above
sure.
Cell.
even a little bit past so, yes, because the sacrifices that Vegeta does, Goku's new form, we get introduced to so much. Mystic Gohan, Goten and Trunks
Go
fusing,
tanks. We get
And
Goku
then
and
we have
Vegeta,
Super.
Goku and
Katara
Vegeta
Yeah,
fusing.
fusing.
we
Yeah.
get a lot. So
Mm.
I'd say that's an S for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to change my vote, but I think I'm actually gonna put it above Cell because rethinking on
Here.
my choice, I have to say, and I have to agree with G. There's just so much that get
So much good
introduced.
things.
There's so many new forms. We get Super Saiyan Goten, Super Saiyan Trunks, Kid Trunks at that. We get
Yeah.
Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks. We get Gotenks. We get Vegito, Super Vegito. We
Majin Vegeta.
get like Majin Vegeta. Yeah, can't forget that. You get
Majin
you
Vegeta.
get 4 different boos.
Don't
It's
forget,
so much.
don't forget the most amazing one. Great
Okay.
Saiyan, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
If we were rating characters, that would be an F.
Dude, if they would have kept, honestly, if they would have kept Great Saiyan Man throughout the whole saga, I would have not graded it, and
Yeah.
I would
I'm
have
glad
not.
they did it. I'm glad they did it.
It was the most annoying part of Boo Saga, to be honest.
Yeah.
Is and then
Great Saiyan Man.
to make it worse, Videl joins him into
Oh.
Great Saiyan Woman.
And then he's holding her.
So yeah, I mean, besides that, I mean, good thing they didn't continue it. It's definitely an S for me, man. It's
No, yeah.
above the Cell Saga.
Yeah.
Of any saga for now.
And then, boys, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, that is it for Z. Now, we move on to Super, which I believe the first thing of Super is Battle of the Gods.
Battle of Gods.
Battle of Gods.
Which in this we get introduced to characters like Beerus, Whis.
God of Destruction.
Yep,
Angel.
Beerus, God of Destruction, Whis, an angel. We get
Basically the trainer of Whis.
Yep.
And provider.
We get
No. Beerus. No, Whis is the trainer of Beerus.
Yeah. Yeah, but he's also like kind of like a servant to him also.
Yeah.
He's I can't remember. They use a specific word.
Yeah.
I just can't
they use
remember
a
what
word.
it is.
They said what he was to Beerus, but
But yeah, we get, like I said, we get Beerus, God of Destruction, Whis, an angel. We get the dream of Beerus, which and it leads to the born form of Super Saiyan God, which is the red hair. And if you're a member of my stream, you're learning all of these things because my member badges are Super Saiyan, Super Saiyan Blue, Super Saiyan Evolved. We got the legendary Super Saiyan. We got the red hair, which is Super Saiyan God. We get Super Saiyan Blue. We've got Ultra Instinct, and we've got Ultra Ego.
Yeah.
This is all the meanings of behind my membership badges. This is what I grew up on. Even though I don't remember much of the little parts, I mainly remember the major parts, and to me that's what matters because it's what made an impact in not only my life but a lot of my friends' life and my now friends that I have now, which are right here and down here.
Yeah, and if you're not subscribed or a member, what are you doing? Like, come on, guys.
Down in the description.
Come on, guys.
But
push those buttons, man. Push those buttons.
And hit that like button too. But if you have made it this far, put a comment down in the comment section saying, Super Saiyan God.
Let us know what your guys' favorite saga is.
So far.
What part of the,
What was your favorite
saga,
part of Z?
Everything, man. Everything. Tell us what's your favorite. Favorite character, favorite fusion, etc.
Yeah.
Everything.
But back to topic, like I said, we get introduced to Beerus, God of Destruction. Whis is an angel. We get Beerus' dream, which leads to the born form of Super Saiyan God, We get, what did you do to my Bulma?
My Bulma!
Amazing part. Chills, come on, guys.
I know.
It was amazing, bro. It was amazing.
Yeah, it was.
It was
but
amazing.
Yeah, it's God of Destruction. What can I say? I believe this was a movie.
It
Yeah, it
was a
was. It
movie.
was. Yeah, it was. I watched
It
the
was
movie.
they showed it's Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods, and then
Mhm.
they after of course Super came out, they made it into part of the show.
Mhm.
They changed it from the movie, of course,
It was on a
uh,
yacht, and the
but yeah,
movie was on like Capsule Corporation, basically. Capsule Corporation.
yeah, I think it was, yeah,
Yeah, it was. It was.
yeah.
I've watched the movie.
I just realized something. I think I am missing Resurrection F.
Uh
Oosh.
oh.
Hold on.
Whoosh.
While
Yeah.
you do that, I'm gonna see what I have not eaten anything. I literally
Oh
came here
my
and I was
gosh.
like, okay, we gotta do this.
I gotta
And
watch things
I
myself.
was literally excited for this, the talk, the
Yeah.
talk and whatnot, because me, I don't get to talk to a lot of people
No.
about
Yeah.
Dragon
Exactly.
Ball, so
Yeah.
it's for me it's big.
I
This
love
is
this. Yeah.
this is
Yeah.
really good for me. And I
Same
was
here.
excited for it. And I just forgot about ordering food, and it's just I
And
just
then you
came in
get to
here and
hear
got in
me
here.
say like, man, I can't wait for my pizza and stuff like
Oh,
that.
you
Yeah.
So
you got cut off, by the way.
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah. What did you say?
I said then you get to sit there and hear me say, man, I can't wait for my pizza and
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
So, but if you see me looking down, that's literally what I'm doing. I'm just looking for something to order.
no, you
no.
good.
Yeah.
But so I'm not worried about Resurrection F because that is an actual movie, and we'll get to
Yeah.
movies another time. Right now we're
Yes,
just the shows, which Battle of the Gods was a movie, but y'all did say it got changed into part of the show.
they
Yeah.
added into the
Yes.
show.
Yes.
Okay, so then it's not that much of a worry then. Um,
Yeah.
but when I watched it, it was a movie, so I don't know what has changed. Um,
It was a lot. Yeah.
when I
I
watched
don't.
it, it was no yacht. It was Bulma's
Yeah.
house.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah. This one is
Capsule.
in the yacht, and we get the most amazing
Oh.
scene
Yes. Yes.
where Vegeta starts going bingo,
Bingo.
bingo,
Bingo.
and
Yes.
starts dancing and
Is
singing.
that where that came from?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes. It
because
was.
I think Majin Buu decided to not share his pudding with
Oh yeah,
Beerus.
yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't want to share his pudding with
And then
Beerus,
he's like, oh
and
shit, oh
he
shit.
gulped it down.
Yes.
He's like,
So
he.
again, Vegeta decided to dance and sing, and he even tried cooking for Beerus.
He said he has a special recipe.
Repacy.
For sure. For sure.
I did not catch that. I'm sorry. I'm watching. I'm trying to order
No,
food.
you're good.
I didn't
You're
catch
good.
that.
But
Good.
out of all of it, I'll have to be honest. The movie for me wasn't really all that good. The only parts that I liked was what did you do to my Bulma? That
In the
and then
on the
with the whole fight, I will not let you destroy my world.
oh,
Oh,
that
that
was
was the
amazing.
best part.
The
That
That
was the
whole
was
best
fight,
part.
amazing.
That
Just
was
those
fucking
parts
sick.
alone were to me the most interesting part of Battle of Gods. It just to me it wasn't. I'm glad I never bought the movie. Luckily enough, it showed up somewhere and I watched it for free. I can't remember where. Um,
I mean, now
but
you can watch it for free on
yeah,
websites.
yeah. But the movie to me, as much as I know some of you guys watched it through the show, and it's probably turned out better.
Oh yeah.
As far as the
uh,
movie goes, I'd have to put it, other than the few scenes that I actually enjoyed, I'd have to put it at like maybe a B, maybe C.
yeah, because
I
for
put B.
of course when Beerus ends up slapping Bulma,
Yeah.
well, in the
Huh.
movie she literally gets launched.
So
But on the show she literally just gets slapped and boom, just lands right there. Um,
yeah.
and of course the difference between the movie and the show is that Vegeta, instead of going what did you know? He does say that, of course. Oh no, he? If I remember correctly, on the movie he says, "What did you do to my Bulma?"
Mhm.
And on the show he says, "That's my Bulma," or something like that.
I,
And he literally grabs his face, drops to his knees, and then goes insane.
he turns into the Super Saiyan rage form.
Yeah,
Yes.
So
not
that's
like the one.
so that makes sense because I was wondering why y'all kept saying that's my Bulma because I remember what did you do to my Bulma?
Yeah, because in the
Mhm.
show, if I remember correctly, he does say, "That's my Bulma," and then Goku makes fun of him because of it.
Oh yeah, can we
Yeah,
can we also acknowledge the fact that entire time all
he
that's
was
going on,
watching.
yeah, the
He was
entire
watching.
time all that's going on, Goku is watching.
He's watching. Yeah.
He's watching.
It is
He
funny,
didn't.
dude. Like
He didn't try going down or anything. He's just
it,
there
it, he's just
watching.
watching.
You know, I'm surprised they
Uh,
didn't catch on. I mean, I'm guessing he was hiding his energy, of course.
Like Krillin does.
Krillin. Oh, which one? This one?
Yeah, no, the one with the hair. He had no wait.
Oh yeah.
on the show, the movie, I think he didn't have hair, if I
No, he
remember.
didn't. He didn't.
I don't
Okay, so
remember,
I
to be
guess it's
honest.
safe to say we'll just put this.
A B, I would say.
Yeah, it's a B. This God of Destruction saga was like a B-ish. I really didn't enjoy it as much. Of course, only best part was, you know, Goku going Super Saiyan God.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then the fight and
And then the fight, yeah.
Oh,
and then what
the
did you
fight
do to
was
my Bulma?
amazing.
But other than that, the movie was meh.
And the only
Yeah.
really, the only really funny part was that he was really just watching.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
nobody
So
knew
it
until
wasn't it
right at the
wasn't
end.
big,
Mm.
big.
Nobody
It
knew
was
until
like
the end.
he exposed himself basically,
Yeah,
saying
when it starts picking up is when they start training with at
Whis
Beerus's planet.
with Whis, yeah.
I
Other
mean,
than
Which
that,
is amazing.
wait, I can't remember. Was I know when Beerus is introduced?
hmm
Was it Goku on King Kai's planet and he tried going
yeah,
Super Saiyan
Yes.
3 and
yes, yes,
Beerus flicked his head and knocked him
Yeah.
out?
yeah.
And what's
And then
funny
in
and
the
on the
show,
movie on the movie
it doesn't.
uh
He doesn't do that.
no, in the movie he does, but well he gets taken out, but um in the movie
No,
they
I know.
who was it, Master Roshi literally said that for a split second Vegeta surpassed Goku
Yeah,
in Super
he
Saiyan
did.
3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I think on the show he does, they don't even mention it.
But in the show, he gets him back for the flick. In the movie, he doesn't.
Yeah, on the movie I think he gets hit in the back like a
I
doodle chop,
mean,
if I remember.
neck chop and
I
neck.
really don't
No, I'm
remember,
pretty
to be
sure he
honest.
doesn't. He doesn't get him back for the forehead flick though.
Hmm.
In the movie, in the show, he's like, "I've been waiting for you to do this move, forehead flick, and then a nice little neck chop." And then yeah, but yeah,
And then, you know, the Goku Black Super Saiyan, or not Super Saiyan, the Goku Black saga, you know, it's when
basically
we get
future
introduced
chokes.
That
into,
was uh that was right after
Champa. No, yeah, I'm
mm,
pretty sure.
yeah,
No,
yeah, it
Champa.
was after they introduce Beerus's brother, Champa,
Champa.
and they do the tournament, that little tournament between them.
hmm To see which one's
And
stronger for the seven great
because
Dragon Balls.
by the time that they go and by the time that Trunks comes back from the future, they can already go Super Saiyan Blue.
yeah.
So it all of that tournament and
Yeah, and then
training and
we're
they're going.
skipping the Resurrection F, which,
Movie.
like I said,
Yeah,
we'll get
Movies.
to those in another video. You know, we're gonna do a lot with just us three. We're gonna do the movies. We're gonna have reactions with the Dragon Ball Z abridged. Be really looking forward to that because I promise you it is hilarious.
Oh gosh.
There's probably gonna be a lot of laughter. We're gonna have to pause every few once in a while, just to make sure stuff like that. I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna do the research on it and see what's okay to do, what's not okay to do.
Mm.
So, but yeah, we get the Goku Black. We get Trunks's future Trunks, another future Trunks story, which is, I believe, a different Trunks, because if you
Um,
recall,
it's the
and
same.
It
It's
is the same
actually
one.
it's the same Trunks. It's just that the scarf is from whose was it?
Uh, oof,
I can't
oh,
I can't remember
I
whose
know.
scarf it is. That's from someone though. I think
Tapion, Tapion.
no, that's the
Or
sword.
that's the
no. That's
sword.
from the
Yeah,
sword. That's a movie. That's a
hmm
movie.
yeah. This is movie.
Um,
Which,
That's
I can't
basically
which,
remember
future
who's.
which
Trunks.
I'll be honest, there's probably gonna be a couple movies I might have to go back and rewatch, which we can do that in the Discord and whatnot if
Mm.
y'all are
Oh
down
yeah,
to.
definitely.
Yeah, I'm
But
done.
Um,
I've been watching them again myself.
but yeah, the scarf and all that, all the new stuff is from him losing certain people and whatnot.
Mm. Yeah, it was.
but
I'm
But
pretty.
it is the same Trunks. It is the same
I'm pretty
Trunks.
sure. Was it from Roma? His mom? No, I don't
No,
think so. No.
no.
yeah,
Never
I
mind.
don't remember, to be honest with you. But we get we get to introduce to my Trunks. Trunks comes back from the future of having everything destroyed and his mom basically almost killed.
No, she was killed.
She was?
He gets
Hmm.
killed.
Goku Black
Uh,
holders by the neck and just kills her.
she gets killed after he
Basically.
goes back.
Hmm. No,
After
not
he goes
yeah.
after
Before
he goes
he
back.
goes back. Before he goes back.
No, after he
Before.
goes back to the future.
No,
You mean
yeah. Before. That's before.
Yeah. And when they try, of course, Bulma tries to send him back. That's when she gets taken out.
Hmm.
yeah. And then, he of course he comes back to the past and he wakens up out of or some kind of coma or something like
Coma.
that and
Yeah.
sees Goku and immediately tries to attack Goku because at the time nobody knew because the opponent the next villain is Goku Black, which is actually
Mhm.
Zamasu.
And
That took
Zamazu is one of the
King Kai
main
is from a
villains.
different universe.
one of the Kais, yeah, from a different
Yeah, I'm pretty
universe.
sure it's universe. If I'm not mistaken, not 6 actually. No.
I think.
Yeah,
I think.
Fun
I
fact,
think it's like 9.
after they actually meet with Zamazu and all that stuff, Beerus, I mean on the show, of course, Beerus is the one that takes him out with the Hawkeye or
Mm.
Haki or whatever it's
Hakai.
called.
Hawkeye.
Hawkeye
Hakai.
or Haki or whatever it's called,
Hakai.
Um
Hawkeye.
but in the manga, Goku's the one that takes him out like that.
Mm.
Really?
I mean, I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Goku learns it from Beerus in
Oh.
the manga. I don't know why they decided not to put him in on the show, but I mean, it's still this. The show is still good. I
Yeah.
Oh
enjoyed it.
yeah,
With the
for sure.
whole, like I said, we're not talking about the small stuff. We're just doing the highlights of the big stuff and the major events and stuff
Yeah.
like that. If we do miss something, please, like we said, let us know in the description, or not in the description, in the comments. But we get, he Trunks tries to fight Goku, and then he realizes that it's not Goku Black,
Yeah.
and then Goku Black actually comes to the present because of
And sees Lord Beers.
because of the ring, the
Oh,
time
He was
ring.
like,
I
Time ring, yeah.
forgot that. I totally forgot that.
yeah,
Yeah,
because
it was
there's a
because
little portal.
Yeah. He finds the portal with the ring,
Yeah, and because he was like started where he went to where he was like teleported, and
yeah,
the ring starts shining.
and that's when he and Goku
Yeah,
actually duke it
fight.
out, which
and he
is
was
badass.
surprised. He was
It was
surprised to
badass.
see Lord
It was a good
Beers.
fight. It was a
Yeah.
good
Yeah.
fight.
And then after that, we get trying to remember here.
Then we get another Zamasu.
Yeah, and they didn't know. They like I
Mm.
said, they didn't know that it was actually Goku Black was actually Zamasu. They had a feeling because the keys felt similar, but they had to confirm it.
and that's how they told them that they were.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
was Zamasu.
Them
Like,
after
yeah.
I think after Zamasu gets Hakkai'd, they go back and they're fighting Goku Black, and then somehow I don't remember how
There's another Zamasu.
another
Yeah.
Zamasu shows up, and the whole fight with all that, and then we get Goku going enraged because was it Zamasu or was it Goku Black that
It
said that?
was
Goku Black
Goku Black.
explains how he took over his body.
So
He
first it
he,
And
was
t-
he
he
like
made
basic
he made the wishes. He made the wish saying that I want my
to
body to
take
be traded. He went and killed Goku in the form of Zamasu, and then he killed Chi Chi and Goten, which
right in front
and
of
then
him.
right in front of Goku with when Goku Black had the blade through Zamasu and into Goku's body, and
you
you
will
know
pay for that.
you'll pay for that. And can we be honest with something? When Goku got pissed and he knocked Goku Black into that building, he didn't even look at Zamasu when he
Oh, I
Yeah, I
know.
know. He
he didn't
got
even
pop.
look at him.
That was amazing.
Yeah,
That
it
was really
was.
good. That was freaking badass. I remember watching these because of course there was I only watched these the Super Saga the series in Japanese. I would literally wait every week on a Saturday to watch it. And I
No,
would
yeah.
always watch it with some, with my brother, friends. It was something that it was when this is all going out. It was like if I was a kid again, man. Like like we were watching Dragon Ball Z or whatever. I grew up watching all this, and just watching Super just it was so nostalgic.
Yeah, and then we get the just trying to see here. Then we get the birth form. I yeah. No, hang on. Then after all the fight with Goku and Goku Black and Zamasu, at some point Zamasu and Goku Black form to turn into fused Zamasu. And
Mm. But that was after like them knowing that they could, like, if that didn't happen, that wouldn't have happened if like what is it? Evil containment. I'm pretty sure.
mm-hmm.
Trunks tried doing that on
Oh
Zamasu, and of course
yes,
they didn't have the like seal, so I mean, of course it didn't work.
yeah, and then of course Bulma tried to seduce Samazu.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
By
remember that.
falling in love,
she tried
falling
she
in
tried
love.
to seduce him. He's like, "Oh, you're such a strong god, and
Yeah,
this and this."
and of course he
Yeah,
didn't care. He
and
didn't care.
I don't know. People may have forgotten. I don't know if they're gonna probably bring it up or not, but there is before all of that. Of course, there was a part where they, I don't remember if they go to another world or they go somewhere, and Vegeta's powers get taken by this like blob or something,
Oh, the
Yeah.
blob. Yes.
and then it turns into Vegeta, and then
Yeah.
we get
Hey, Vegeta starts fainting.
we get a what is it, a tribute kinda, or I can't remember the name, the exact word, but they basically introduced us to baby Vegeta from
Mhm.
GT.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't remember that part. I think that
Not
might have
it's not really baby Vegeta, but in the way they did it, baby Vegeta.
Mhm.
They literally gave him a pacifier for him to not literally disappear, because of course the blob was literally taking his identity, life force. He was basically becoming Vegeta, and they
Yeah.
gave him a little whatchamacallit, pacifier, or
yeah,
so
pacifier.
to keep it in his mouth
Yeah.
basically, and baby Vegeta.
I
It
don't
was really
recall
fun.
that, but I mean, yeah.
I
Like I
remember
said, a lot of
I remember the purple blob Vegeta, but
Yeah.
that's basically it.
yeah,
Yeah,
like I
that's
said,
really it.
But Yeah, then like I said, Zamasu and Goku Black fuse, and
Mm.
then
Fuse
of course,
Zamasu.
as if you look right over here, we also get another rebirth of Vegito, and he gets to go
Mm-hmm.
Super Saiyan Blue.
which was amazing when he was introduced.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
and this
The
is
most amazing
Vegito Blue.
thing.
yep, Vegito Blue.
It was amazing.
It was good.
Dude, I still
The way they
remember like if it
introduced
was yesterday.
the way they introduced themselves was pretty badass, if I'm being honest.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But
Yep.
and then they had
But
a whole fight.
of and then they introduce a new form for Trunks, which is the Rage.
yep. The first time
the
Super
Rage
Saiyan
form,
the
Rage.
Super Saiyan Rage.
Mhm.
which was badass.
Oh,
It was the
really
most
was.
amazing. It
'Cause
was
It
he
really
so
was.
amazing.
he
It
started
was amazing.
kicking ass until it ran out,
I
and then
know.
of course the sword broke, and then everybody gave some power, and it became the sword of hope, wasn't it?
Sort of
I
hope.
think
Yep.
so. Yeah.
And we
Yeah,
got the
it was,
sword
it
of
was.
hope and cut
And then it goes
Zamasu in half.
Cut right through.
cut him in half. And then of course
Whoa.
after he ends up getting taken out, he tries to destroy the world. And then we get introduced to
Zeno.
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 The Omni
Yeah.
King.
Which was
It's funny. I was
amazing.
having a conversation. I can't remember if it was you guys, but I was trying to remember the name of Zeno,
Yeah, it was.
of
It was
Omni
us. Yes.
King. And for
Yeah.
some reason, I was thinking of Chi-Chi's dad, the Ox King.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was with us.
No,
Yeah,
it was with us.
it
Yeah.
was.
Hey, Omni
And
King.
I did tell you guys this, but it was off this. But
Mm.
most people may know, but most people don't. That literally makes Goku a prince.
Yeah,
Yeah, it does. It does.
because Chi-Chi
So
is a princess of the
yeah,
Ox King.
yeah.
And of
So
course,
it makes
since
Goku a prince.
because
I wonder
she's
if
the
they
husband.
ever. I wonder if they ever addressed that in the series. I cannot remember
I
if
I
they
don't
don't
did.
think they do.
think
No, I
they
don't think
did.
they do. No.
Yeah, I don't think they did. It's awesome, bro. It's
So
amazing.
technically, it's
know.
not Goku. It's Prince Goku.
It's Prince Goku.
It's Prince Kakarot.
No,
It's
Goku.
Birth
Goku.
name.
It's
No.
Goku.
Yeah,
I
Goku.
mean, it's still birth
Yeah,
name.
only
Birth name.
remember only Broly can
No,
call
yeah.
him. And Vegeta can call him Kakarot.
No, yeah, no. Because I mean,
Nobody
they
else
didn't.
can.
They don't know. They don't know the name. If I
It's
really.
funny because
But that is
um
his birthright
the
name.
times that they've called him Kakarot, he like literally tells them, "I'm not Kakarot, I'm Goku," and the only one he doesn't tell that to is Vegeta.
Exactly. And the hey, okay, here I'm gonna say this for
Kakarot!
for this Dragon Ball Super Broly movie. At the end, I mean, he says his name is Goku, but to Broly he says, "Call me Kakarot."
Yeah.
Mm.
Dude, I was telling Alex yesterday this, and I was telling him that I went to go watch it when it came out in theaters, and of course it was packed. Okay, it was
Yeah.
packed. And before we went there, of course, my brothers and me decided to go and actually get a sweater of Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
My younger brother got a King Vegeta one.
So,
I grabbed the Goku one. I don't remember where it is, but I have it
I
somewhere in
know
my
which
room.
one you mean. Yeah.
And the one I was wearing the other day, no, it's a
No, not
totally
that one?
different one. And
Oh.
we went in there, and when that part, they said that part, dude, everybody started going crazy, bro. The whole theater was going crazy.
It was roaring.
Oh shit!
Whoa.
Bro,
I bet you everybody
it's
that was
those
outside
times,
of that
man.
theater was like, damn, what's going on in there?
I know, and
Uh,
I feel like that's how it's gonna be for the superhero,
it's
superhero
most
super
likely
movie.
is. It most likely is. Which is coming out on tomorrow. If I'm
It does
no
come out
on
tomorrow.
Friday.
Tomorrow midnight.
Friday.
Yeah,
Yeah,
which
tomorrow
I
midnight.
will probably go in and be watching that next weekend. Wait, is there somewhere I can watch it, like Crunchyroll or something, or is it just theaters?
I don't think they have it on Crunchyroll. They may add it
no.
after, but as of now, it's just theaters.
And
Okay.
I'm gonna go watch it on the big screen.
Yeah,
wanna
I think
watch it on
I
IMAX.
think I'm gonna go next weekend.
Yeah.
If you're gonna go watch the Dragon Ball superhero movie, drop a fucking like, bro. Drop the like.
Oh, for sure.
Drop
But
that
yeah.
like.
But
I mean,
yeah, I mean, with there was a lot jam packed into the Goku Black stuff, and and all of that. But let's be honest, it wasn't the best for Super.
no.
There was so much.
It wasn't the best. Yeah, it wasn't the best. Of
But it
course,
was definitely
there
wasn't
was
the worst
those
one,
parts where
I would say.
again they introduced Vegito, Super Saiyan Blue Vegito. They introduced Goku Black Rose, which that form, honestly, my favorite.
Even how he
Yeah.
evolved the blade into the Grim Reaper scythe.
To the side,
Yes.
to like,
So it's badass. Those parts. It wasn't the
like,
greatest.
ooh, and then it grabbed.
It wasn't the worst either.
Yeah.
From the ratings, I mean, I would put this one A,
Eh?
honestly.
I'm gonna have to agree with you on that one. I would say an A.
Yeah, I'd say this one's
Yeah,
an A.
I have to agree because it was definitely better than Battle of Gods.
Oh,
Definitely.
for sure.
So
I love Goku Black also. So
Yeah, Goku
now
Black is good.
we're on to the final and the big one. The Tournament of Power.
oh yeah.
By all means,
Introduce.
Hey,
just
I-
before we get started, this had me on my seat, like the edge of my seat, on the
Same
edge of
here.
my bed,
Same here.
everything, the entire way
I know.
through. It was insane.
It was,
Hey,
it was
same here.
amazing.
I mean,
Honestly, watching this battle, the Tournament of Power, literally, I'm not gonna lie, this shit literally low key got me emotional through all this piece,
yeah,
bro.
you
Um,
hyped, you're mad, and then you're hyped
Yeah,
again,
it's just
and then
it's
you're
just
just
a roller coaster, man.
yeah.
It's just a roller
And
coaster.
then with the
right
whole,
there.
Oh,
to me, probably the parts that I
Where
cringed
on
the.
a,
Go ahead.
sorry, where I was going with this, one of the parts where literally got me tearing up was when Master Roshi was
Yes.
oh
Oh
my
taking his
my
last
god.
breath.
yes, bro. When
Dude,
he was
that
about to die, bro.
That one, bro, it was that
Oh
it was
gosh, man.
there's no words, bro. Like I
I
can't
think
I
the
literally had to pause
I
that
know.
part and catch myself because Master
Like catch your
Roshi
breath, yeah.
has the hugest impact on this show, not just because he's an old man or just because he's a pervy guy and how a lot of us can relate to him, but he has had the hugest impact on this entire series from, I believe, even in
Yeah.
Dragon Ball all the way to Super. I can't remember if he was in GT or not, but
he
Yeah,
was
I'm
in
pretty sure
GT.
was.
Yeah,
but
and
he is the role model and the mentor and well, I can't really say he's maybe after Grandpa Gohan, rest in peace, but
Yeah.
this
he basically I mean, I know what you're trying to say. Master Roshi did basically raise Goku and
yeah.
Krillin.
Mhm.
Trained him, got him to where basically he got to when for the what is it,
The one,
Frieza saga.
yeah, the one
Because
who
of
showed
course,
him.
yeah, because
Oh
of course,
no.
and the one that taught him the most iconic
The
move he knows.
Kamehameha
Kamehameha.
and learned it first try, just out of just
Learned
Oh.
it from
watching.
him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it, and not just that, dude. You can actually, like, they did a good, and they did an amazing job on that scene where, of course, Master Roshi was taking his last breaths. Uh, Goku, the way that you can hear it in his voice, and how hard he tried
Mm.
to bring him back.
And he did,
And-
but
and he
Yeah,
did. He
I'm
did.
so glad he
But
did.
you can see the emotion in that scene.
I
you know,
can
and
Yeah.
I can only imagine how this tournament of power would have went and how quickly it would have turned around if Roshi had, died.
Mhm.
Because In all honesty, next to Krillin, the other closest one to Goku ever is Roshi.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And I really feel like if Roshi had passed away right there, Goku would have snapped and it would have
Who
been
knows what
over.
could have happened?
I feel
Yeah.
like it would have been over because it's just
It was crazy, man. That when I well, of course, when it was ongoing and they literally spoiled saying that he was, oh, Master Roshi dies. I was like, there's no way. It can't happen. It there's no
Yeah.
way. This guy's been alive since Dragon Ball. Like, there's no way they're just gonna, take
yeah.
him out here. And of course, that scene pops up, and it was crazy, man. It
Yeah,
really
man.
hit hard. Well, at least to me, it did.
Yeah,
No, yeah,
it's
it did
just
hit
it,
hard.
and I know we're probably gonna dwell on this for a minute, but it's that I think that was by far the most emotional scene
Mhm.
in TOP Tournament of Power.
Mm-hmm.
That really had, I believe, that had everybody going and was really making people tear up and get emotional and start crying and getting in their feels. Even me, as
Yeah,
somebody who suppresses and hides his own most of the time, even that was getting me.
yeah.
Yeah, man.
Honestly, I feel like if I mean, I don't even want to imagine it though, but the one I feel like that would have actually gone like broken down big time, Putty,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
because
yeah.
he's
Oh,
big
he
on
hasn't watched
Dragon
it, so
Ball.
he doesn't know.
Yeah, he doesn't.
He doesn't know. He
Yeah,
doesn't
He's
that's
know.
gonna.
that's why I'm saying it. Like, if he gets into Super and starts watching the Tournament of Power and just gets to that part, I feel like he would break down
Yeah.
big
Mhm.
time. So it's like, I don't know, man. I want in one part I do want him to watch Dragon Ball Super. It's the most amazing, season, series. Besides, of course, it has its bad parts, but
Yeah.
once it starts picking up, new transformations,
I and I
Goku back there, going Ultra Instinct and all that. It's really good. But
I
Master Roshi, man, Master Roshi had us going there.
I think
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah, man.
to add to that, I think the next emotional part was when Gohan was fighting whatever that guy's name was, and the planet was getting erased, and that guy's family album thing fell out of his pocket and onto the ground, and Gohan was
Oh,
looking at
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
remember that.
I remember, look, the universe was getting erased and
The
his
guy's
thing was
family
just there.
photo and
Yeah,
that
his
little
family
pocket and the
photo.
pocket watch thing had fell out and
Hmm.
it was on the ground, and Gohan was standing over it
It was
looking down at it.
it was open and
It was
he
his
was just
wife, that
there.
guy's wife, and his kid.
Hmm.
Yeah, I don't
Hmm.
remember that, to be honest.
But
Yeah,
that was the
that
next.
was
But everything else was, it was all just hype and anger and
yeah.
oh
And
my
then
god! Can we get over the?
oh my
Yeah.
fucking gosh, not that bitch.
Uh,
I
Now, see,
hated it.
now that that part when they introduced them, it was the most annoying
I
thing
know.
they could have, it
It,
was for me, it was the
Retri
most
wasn't
annoying.
it? Wasn't it Retrian?
The best part.
It
I
was
don't
something like
remember her
that.
name. I don't remember her name, but of course when she gets all big, and then she
Yeah.
starts going with the roll she starts rolling and going after
Oh
Vegeta,
yeah.
You know when
and
I
Yeah.
saw
Vegeta's
that,
so like,
yeah,
come
okay,
at me, and he just
okay.
he
You
just
know what that
decides to pull
reminds me
back.
of? You know what exactly what that reminds me of? Choji.
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
it does. It does. It does. It does.
Choji. Oh
Choji,
man.
oh hell
Hey,
no.
Choji wasn't bad though. He's actually pretty good. He's
Yeah.
he's a pretty badass guy.
No,
Uh,
it's not like her though.
this chick,
Oh,
she was something else.
yeah, exactly.
She had that disgusting face that made Goku actually pull back.
Oh my gosh.
It was
But yeah, it was
Uh,
just that scene with everything to do about her was cringe. Now the other people that was
It
part of
was
her
cringe.
universe, it was actually pretty good because we got to see yet again Android 17, show how much more ahead
powerful.
he was of them. Of course he was toying with them a bit, as he would. Um but and then we get trying to think here for a minute. We get of course we get the three new Saiyans. We get
Kefla,
Caulifla,
Kale.
Kale,
Kale, and
Oh yeah,
Kaba.
my bad. Yeah,
Kaba.
Kefla is when they fuse. My bad.
yeah, Caulifla, Kale, and,
Khalifa.
and Kaba. Or
And Kaba.
Kaba, yeah.
Kaba.
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 I was
Kaba.
about to say
Kaba.
Kaba. Kaba.
Good.
But anyway, yeah, we get them, and if as a fan of Dragon Ball Z, at some point we all imagine what a Super Saiyan female would look like, and in
Yeah.
Super we
Yeah,
finally
'cause-
get that.
Yeah, because they never really show a female Saiyan. Of course, Gohan has the daughter Pan, but
But she doesn't do anything.
if you've seen GT, of course you'll see that she never goes Super Saiyan on that
No.
one. She never touches that, But on this one, they really showed us not just a Super Saiyan, but a female version of Broly,
Yes, in the form of Kale.
which
Which
was amazing.
I have to say,
The legendary Super Saiyan from Universe 6.
as most people wouldn't get attracted to anime characters, I was more into Kale than I was Khalifa.
No, yeah.
I actually,
Khalifa was kind of cocky like Vegeta.
I would
to be
go
honest.
with Khalif. Actually was best.
Uh-oh.
G.
Oh, there
Hey.
G, just saying we heard nothing. You went into a lag mode.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you
Yeah.
did.
Last thing we heard you say was
Like Khalifa.
yeah.
Yeah, well, like you said, Kale, you thought it was her, but for me it's the opposite. I would say Caulifla is for I would, out of those two I would choose Caulifla.
Yeah.
Because
She
she
is
was a
pretty
But,
badass.
cocky.
She kind of reminds me like she's kind of like a female version of Goku, if you
Yeah.
think about it.
Kinda.
Yeah,
I
that's what I'm
would
saying.
kind of lean more towards Vegeta a
Vegeta,
little
I'd say.
bit, but I would see Kakarot there in it too.
Mm.
But we also can't forget that Kale went legendary Super Saiyan Berserk,
Mm.
completely dominating Goku even in Super Saiyan Blue. And it's who knows, maybe and I'm bringing this up because who knows, maybe Broly can get a hold of his stuff and actually control it like Kale did.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean,
Well, we will find out in the new movie.
hmm,
Even after you see it, G, don't spoil nothing because I'm gonna watch it.
Oh, I won't.
I'm
Trust
gonna
me.
not this
No,
up, not
good. You're good.
not this weekend coming up, but the weekend after. I'm gonna
This
go
weekend
watch
it's
it.
basically.
I'll
this
let
is-
you know how it is, of course, but I will not
Yeah,
spoil
same here.
anything, of course.
I'm not spoiling.
Yeah,
anything.
and
It-
Putty, I love you to death, man. But G, don't pull a Putty. Anytime I ask him how good a movie is, he goes, "Well, what are you expecting in an action movie? What are you expecting in this?" I don't want that. Just tell me if the movie's
Yeah.
good or
Mm.
not.
I'll tell you, it's definitely gonna be good. I'd say.
yeah, I'll give you my honest opinion, of course, on it.
I'm gonna be yelling in the
I-
movie theater.
For me, so, I'm big on Dragon Ball, but
Yeah.
if they say, oh no, it's because you're being biased, I never lean towards that. And even if I'm big on Dragon Ball, I will
Krillin,
never
get your
be
big ass
biased, but-
forehead out of my screen.
Yeah, because like for the Dragon Ball skins on Fortnite, I really didn't like how they made Goku look like. I feel like they could have done better. Vegeta,
His hair's too big.
It's okay. Yeah. And of course, Beerus.
Well,
Beerus
hang
looks
on. Before we get to
amazing.
version.
Beerus, let's also say they could have done better by Bulma. One, they could have made her ass
Oh
bigger.
yeah.
Her head not so damn
I
big.
mean, think of well, her head it looks big because of her hair, but the rest is because
Family friendly.
it's family friendly. Fortnite's not gonna.
Well, I mean, if that's the case, I was gonna say,
Yeah. Yeah, I caught myself on that one. Yeah, Chung Li,
Yeah.
Kami. I mean, yeah, Kami. Who else was there? Raven. Uh, what was the other one? That one female chick from Street Fighter.
Oh,
You
the
know,
green one.
there's
The green one, like the army
no,
one.
no, that's Kami.
Oh.
But
are you talking
anyways,
about the? You talk about the schoolgirl Sakura?
yes, Sakura.
Oh.
She's my favorite, to be honest. I love that chick.
Oh.
Anyways, back to what we were talking about.
Back to Dragon Ball.
But yeah,
But yes, the
I-
best skin out of
I
the
will
entire
not-
collab is Beerus because it actually
Yeah.
looks
Mhm.
good and on point. But
Yes.
Mhm.
I will forever be now a Goku main.
Me too. Me too.
Shut up, Alex.
I'm
No one asked you.
I'm
No.
going-
Oh, no.
I'm actually leaning towards Beerus, of course, because
No, yeah. He's the better looking
no,
one.
no, and not that because
Alex, can I ask
whenever
you a
if we play
question?
together.
Yeah,
Why
what's
was
up?
you having Krillin's ass in the camera?
I don't know. I just decided to turn him around.
Yeah, because of course, Neo is staying with Goku. Of course, he's mating Goku. I'm not big on Vegeta, so I'll just stick with Beerus.
I could have made Vegeta, if I'm being honest.
If I
So-
can say another complaint, and I know we're going off topic here, but if I can make an honest opinion, I noticed this after trying an emote on a couple characters. When you do the boosted key on Beerus, it actually shows the
Mhm.
purple glow.
Yes, yeah.
Where
I noticed that.
Where with Goku, if you was to do it, you just, regardless of the form, you just get the white.
Yeah.
For reals?
And Vegeta. Yeah.
There's no way.
Yeah.
I saw a video on that.
Oh,
I saw a video on
They
that.
messed up on that, dude. Why
I
would
know.
they do
They
that?
they
Oh,
missed
no.
out on the yellow for Super Saiyan, the blue for Super Saiyan Blue, and then missed
then
like
And
the
Emi-Wan.
white godly aura for.
Yeah. Emi-Wan.
Fortnite, what are you doing?
I haven't.
Ah.
I'm guessing it's for the same thing for Vegeta.
Yeah. Anyways, back to topic. Fuck,
Yeah,
fuck that shit.
but
now.
Get that
yeah,
shit
we
outta
get we get
get out of here.
Topo that goes
Top.
that goes God of Destruction mode on Vegeta. Vegeta, of course, unlocks his new.
It's Topo, not Top.
Yeah, he gets
Neo
it-
was right.
I mean,
Vegeta gets his Super Saiyan Blue
Topo.
evolved form.
Evolution, basically.
Yeah. Anyway.
Oh, dude, that one was amazing, bro.
Oh,
It was
yeah. Yeah.
Dude, this guy literally. Okay, Topo was a candidate for God of Destruction, and within the fight, he was, basically he got pushed back and was on the defensive. He started to lose grip and decided to become a God of Destruction.
He decided to accept
Meaning-
and
Meaning Vegeta ended up beating a God of Destruction.
Mhm. You're not
Yeah.
wrong
On
on
a
that though.
fight, bro. Like, it's just
Oh yeah.
Meanwhile, Goku was over here fighting Jiren at that time.
And Jiren is
Which was-
way stronger than a God of Destruction.
yeah.
Oh, dude, that guy is insane. He was
I-
the most insane character.
And then we have Ultra Instinct. that
Yeah,
he
we
learned
get-
after.
well, Yeah, we get introduced into Ultra Instinct, and then again, Vegeta gets thrown off, and he throws the rest of his leftover energy to Goku, and then Goku's holding his own, and then he eventually lets go and unlocks Mastered
Mastered
Ultra
Ultra.
Instinct.
Which was the most
here.
amazing thing.
Yes, he catches Baron's key blast
Yes.
and then just
Just says he's just
and then the
Disagree.
fight just turns over to
It's up from
Goku's
there.
favor.
Oh, it turns so good.
And then when if anybody who is a fan of Dragon Ball Z, there has ever been 3 opponents who has really, well, maybe if you want to count Goku Black, but there has ever really been 3 opponents who has royally pissed off Goku. Vegeta being one, Frieza, and Jiren, who has tried to kill his friends and has pissed him off. And which,
Oh yeah.
if you can see behind Alex over here in his big ass forehead,
Whoa,
that's
you mean
the
this?
that's the scene that we get of Goku being enraged and mastered Ultra Instinct, and just wrestling fans here layeth the smackest down on Jiren's candy ass.
Oh, yeah.
It was
Yeah.
And
move to
the
the side.
best.
I'll move to the side a little
Okay,
so
you
you
know
can see
the
Goku.
purest. I mean, the of course the Goku and Jiren fight, most amazing thing that ever happened.
I still rewatch that to this day.
Oh, same here.
And then there's
I'm
Frieza
rewatching the whole of
teaming
Dragon Ball.
up with Goku to take out Jiren.
Oh,
Yes.
yes.
No, that,
Though the one
We
thing
have-
that nobody
Oh.
would ever expect to happen.
Yeah,
that
exactly.
was sick, bro. Dude, not gonna lie to you, this happened when I was out eating with my family. Okay, those are my brothers, my friends, and basically my family and some family friends. We decided to, we were eating outside, and it was late. It was around the time the episode came out. Everybody put everything down. We were eating. We put the phone at the end of the table
Oh my
to watch,
gosh.
so everybody can watch. Dude, we were yelling. We were fucking jumping. We were doing everything, bro. Everybody
Oh
just
my gosh.
passing by, watching us being geeks.
Oh, that's
it
funny.
was the most amazing fight,
Yeah.
dude.
It's
Amazing.
like I said, nobody would have ever really expected Goku and Frieza to team up after everything. And to be honest, it was insane. It was amazing. It was sick as hell. I loved it.
Oh no, it was the best. I mean, not the best, but it was definitely one of those top fights.
Yeah. Top 5 moments of anime history.
I honestly,
yeah.
I feel like that fight with well, I'm putting both together because it was simultaneously, of course. I would say that the Jiren, Goku, Frieza, and Goku versus Jiren was one of the best fights in Dragon Ball Z history.
Yes, it was.
I would literally put that in my top 3.
Yeah, same here. I definitely would.
It's up there, bro. To me, it's up there.
So, with that being said, guys, where would y'all rate this final part?
Tournament of Power.
Come on.
I'm going beyond the rating that we have, and I'm saying the triple S.
Basically, like
Triple S, bro.
Z.
That it goes
Yeah, for sure,
beyond
man.
everything, bro. Triple S.
basically like Z, if I'm being honest. But yeah, for
Well-
sure, I'm agreeing.
Well, not
with
really
Z.
Z because in Japan they only have several ratings, which is
No,
the
yeah.
S and then SS
And then
you know,
triple S.
Yeah,
I
so
know.
it's the triple S.
Okay,
But
so
yeah, triple S, for
basically,
sure.
G, you're putting it above Boo Saga. Alex, what about you?
Above Boo Saga for sure. I love Tournament of Power. It was definitely a big thing for me.
Okay,
was
so
just
this
an
is where
amazing
my
game
part
ever.
of the debate comes in because I love Tournament of Power. It was my favorite saga, one of them anyway. But I have to put it between the Cell Saga and Boo Saga. Just because of how much went on in the Boo Saga. And I mean, if there was a way where I could put them equal, I would. Because those are by far my 2 favorite sagas. We got the Tournament of Power and Boo with everything that happened in Boo. and the Tournament of Power. To me, it was all equal. I wish there was a way I could rate them equal.
I
I
know
mean,
where
I
you're
guess
coming
I
from from that.
could and still give y'all, above Boo Saga, in which I'm all for that. But to me, Boo Saga and Tournament of Power are equal. Which now I just realized you don't see. You don't see the Frieza Saga, but it's all right. Everybody knows where it's
Yeah,
at.
like I don't know,
Yeah.
man. I mean, agree to disagree. I still think that Tournament of Power is
Mm.
just up there, man.
Yeah, I agree.
It's just up there, man. It's just up there. I
It was a
mean,
really good saga.
it was it was an amazing
Definitely
fucking
one
saga.
of the best. Definitely one of the best. I would say.
But I feel like what made it, one of the greatest. Well, for me, is Ultra Instinct.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
A lot of fan made, oh, Goku with his white hair or white Saiyan, and we got what we wanted. Ultra Instinct. It wasn't really um
Something
a
above Super Saiyan,
yeah, but
Yeah.
fun fact, I've been not reading, but I read like part of future manga kind of stuff. Apparently we are Super may end like Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, with
Mhm.
Goku just using Ultra Instinct, all the time. Of course, we won't have the white hair no more.
Nope. They even
He's
the even the creator. I don't mean to cut you off. Even the creator himself has said the white hair Master Ultra Instinct is going to go away because it is a form for Goku to learn how to fully master it and be in it at all times without losing the emotions and the character and
Yes,
stuff like
Yeah.
that. So he can be kind of like Whis.
yeah,
The
yeah,
creator
exactly.
himself has said that.
I mean, it's something.
So we will get. I think it's called autonomous Ultra Instinct.
Autonomous Ultra Instinct.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which is the black hair, not the white hair.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
he's gonna be able to go Super Saiyan and all that without actually really
And oh my god,
uh
I can already
and
imagine
with Ultra
how
Instinct
broken that's
it's
gonna
gonna be
be.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
which honestly I feel like he's not even gonna
Go
transform
super.
most of the
Yeah,
time
probably. He probably won't even
because
need it.
yeah, he won't
Mhm.
even need it no more.
I
And
mean, yeah.
apparently
Definitely gonna change.
more stuff, adding into the super, era. Uh Alex had sent me a clip that I you know I would have loved to see. Maybe not with the way they showed it, but uh the Future Trunks saga
With the
Oh
Goku
yeah.
Black,
where
yes, I
with the
agree.
Goku Black.
I really feel like
If
if
they
they.
would have shown it different than, oh yeah, Zamazu taking over his body and whatnot. If they would have shown actually, Goku actually being, broken and gone dark,
Like
then
Vegeta betraying and killing Chi Chi and Goten and
Yeah.
or
Gohan and
or even
everybody.
yeah, or even having, instead of Goku, a more dramatic scene would have been future Gohan being uh like basically, instead of Goku Black being Gohan, being the one destroying
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
That
Yeah.
that would have had more of an impact when Trunks goes back and takes Goku and Vegeta with him, and they see that it's Gohan that's gone dark. That would have made it so much different. We would have had a totally different story. We'd have had a different way of how everything would have gone down with the future Trunks saga
Yeah.
on that one.
Mhm.
It would
Would
have
have
been
definitely been a better
amazing.
ranking,
Yeah,
Yeah.
if I'm being honest.
definitely.
But
It,
yeah, guys, we're gonna cut it there. already been going for 2 hours and 14 minutes. Jesus.
Holy
Holy-
shit.
But yeah, guys, like I said, this is just our
Sorry.
personal opinions. We didn't cover, every little detail. We went over like just the majority events, the major events, the big things and what we remember and all the emotions that we went through growing up and I'm glad you guys, if you are watched all the way through this, I know there's going to be a pretty long one, especially even after I edit parts out and blah, blah, blah. But this is just what we grew up with, even to this day with Super and now another movie coming out. But yeah, guys, please just let us know your thoughts and opinions in the comments. Drop us a like if you haven't hit that sub button. Go sub to my boy down here, G, over at Rex Army 22 on YouTube or even on Twitch, and there's Alex over there with Krillin in his room, and then make sure you drop a sub for Tara here.
Oh! And then we also have the Dragon Balls right here. Don't worry. Yeah. There.
But yeah, guys, we will catch you on the next one. We're probably gonna start doing maybe next week we might start doing the reacting to Dragon Ball Z Abridged, which link will be in the description. Make sure you click that. Go check
if you
it
have
out.
and if you have stuff for us to react to, fan made or whatever's,
Always
send it our
to
way.
us. Yeah,
Send it our way. We'll react
Any of
to
us
it
three.
too.
Any of us three.
Yeah,
It's fine with that.
yeah. Just hit one of us up. The other will get in contact with the other two of us, and we can start doing it. I'm all down to start trying to make something my own. I know, like my buddy Nikki, he does his own podcast and tier list, and Putty does his own reaction stuff and stuff like that with Marvel stuff and DC and stuff like that. I want to try to start making something on my own, and I'm glad that two of my good buddies are here. To go along with me because they've watched this stuff too.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
We're always here. I'm down for doing things like this again.
Yeah, me too. But yeah, guys, us three will catch y'all in the next one. Thank you for being here for the tier list. We love y'all. Peace.